and right back down the other side. How far will you go? With no guarantee, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Super Sunday show. How are we all doing, folks? Just in time for the Emirates A380 to depart right in front of us. There is a noisy ATR going past as well, going to take the intersection departure. Virgin A330 does touch down. And Emirates A380 on the taxi out. Five, thank you, mods. Thank you. But a very warm welcome to your Super Sunday show, ladies and gents. And it is a little bit of a retro show because we have a special guest with us today, ladies and gents. Who recognises this guy? Mr. Charlie P, one of the founders of Airliners Live, is with us today, stepping in for Mr. Brownbill, who's away for Dakota's birthday. Hope she's having a great time. We'll be chatting to Charlie in a minute. ATR on the way out, but I think we'll switch to the 380, Matt.
Okay, mate.
We'll give you guys the very best view. Upstairs, of course, we've got Mr. Matthew Smith up on the cam.
Morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday morning.
And if you want to give us one click up on that when you are available.
Absolutely.
We'll let's give it a touch more as the goose decides to fly across the runway. Definitely not what you want. 05 reverse ops today. And we got a 757 on the taxi out. We've already seen a couple of 75s move already this morning whilst we've been setting up. Maybe drop that back down one more. Yeah, because it's that's been a bit bright.
October 2017, so the aircraft is about 5.5 years old.
Michelle, good morning to you. Somil, hello. Will P, Melissa, Mrs. Airliners Live in the chat.
They took delivery of their final A380 in February.
So Charlie's been here this morning.
Yeah.
Helping us get set up. A bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
From the tent on south side.
Yeah, no, it's quite different from what I remember it to be. I like the chrome in front of the engine.
Does look nice, doesn't it?
Kind of mirror effect, isn't it, on the front of the 75 engine?
Yeah. You have that on the 73s as well, don't they? Does look pretty good.
Yeah.
So loads of action going on to kick off today's show. Alpha Charlie on the move behind the Emirates A380 to Gran Canaria. Of course, the Emirates A380 heading back out to Dubai. And another 757 pinging up on the taxi out as well for Lanzarote. So plenty of action to kick off your Super Sunday show.
Awesome.
Little ATR off to Dublin as well, by the looks of it.
There is. And there's a 330 that touched down just as we were starting up. But Charles, where have you been?
Yes.
What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
Just been my usual self, really. Been working as usual.
Yeah.
Obviously, been sorting out my my property, which I rent out. So, been sorting that stuff out with that. And yeah, just going with the flow, really.
So you're in networking right at the minute is your job?
Yeah, so I work for a retailer based in the UK. I work in their internal IT department. So it's a clothing retailer based in the UK, and we manage all the internal systems, network infrastructure, user support, software, servers, all of that stuff. So
can you fix our EE?
I can give it a go. Yeah, I can give it a go. Yeah. Recently went to Gloucester actually. Talking of mobile connectivity, we've got two of our sites that have just moved over to 4G.
Okay, that is the way it's going, isn't it now?
Network method, because where they are, they're literally they're in kind of like a dead zone. BT won't put a line in.
Yeah, we had that at the office.
You've got the option of a lease line, like you were saying before, but the cost of that is mega expensive.
Yeah.
For what we're really going to use it for. So the only other option really is mobile connectivity. So I've just been down there and popped in a 4G feed to those sites. So
nice. So you're still kind of getting stuck in. Lovely touchdown there.
It's
of
great.
the Turkish 330 as well.
Yeah, Turkish A330 from Istanbul, that isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie's like, turn it off and turn it back on again.
Read the chat. Let's have a look. See if I recognise any names. I remember Will P. I've seen Will P a few times. Hello, Will.
Speaking of Will P, the legend actually.
Mrs. Airliners live. Hey.
What say, Matt?
Speaking of Will P, the legend Will P actually dropped 5 gifties just before we came on there.
He did. Thank you very much, Will. Really appreciate that, dude. Thanks for supporting the channel with 5 gifted memberships. And also Wayne dropping 5 gifted memberships as well. Legends. Thank you, guys.
Cheers, lads. Thank you. And here's the ATR taxi and passes here at the RVP, which Charlie mentioned.
Yeah, there we go.
But if you are just tuning in to your Super Sunday show, it's a bit different today. So Andy is away this weekend, and we have spoke about Charlie a few times on the show. So we got Charlie, and we thought, why not? One bit of a retro show.
I was kindly invited to come down, so I thought it sounds like an exciting time to check back in with everyone and see what's going on. So yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Nice.
And, yeah, looking forward to seeing what traffic we have today. I think it's quite nice because it's quite cloudy, and I think if I'm right in saying that, it's better for the colours to work with.
Yeah, for the RVP,
it's
pure
sunlight, isn't it? It's
we don't want the sun to be out on a Sunday when we're streaming. Something like this is bob on, I'd say. EasyJet on the way out to Lisbon. Who in the chat remembers Charlie? Who's been here long enough on Airliners Live?
Yeah, where are you, Georgies?
Where are you? Remember Charlie P?
Trying to remember some names. I remember Jane Chu.
Yeah.
I think I remember Jane Chu. There's a lot of new names and there's a lot of people in there that won't know who I am. They think you just got some person from outside to come in here and fill the spot.
Just some random.
Yeah, I mean, should we... I guess we should let everybody know who you are. We'll get the Emirates A380 out, I think.
Yeah, and then we'll give a bit of a background.
We'll give a bit of a background, but it is going to be shows as normal, guys. Don't panic. Same awesome stuff going on all weekend. Sorry guys, there's someone talking to us through the window here. Same normal show on the Super Sunday show, and we'll be bringing you all the aviation action.
Yeah.
Matt Smith up on the camera today, like a legend. Thank you, Matt.
No worries, mate. Looks like the Logan Etihad about to touch.
Let's have a look.
Mrs.
look at
Airliners
that.
Live says she might remember Charlie.
Oh, just a
Let's have
bit.
look. Yeah.
Isle of Man.
It's a little checkered print on the tail.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Like a tartan blanket.
Shortbread Airlines, we call it, you know.
It's like a shortbread box, isn't it?
Mel says she remembers you.
Hey.
You don't remember you, Mel. Oh, joking. Tell the truth.
No, I do.
You look how hard he's trying.
Don't
No,
feel
I
bad,
do.
Charlie. Don't feel bad, Charlie.
She's cabin crew, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, she was.
yeah.
She did it for a week.
Look at us trying to spice Charlie.
You know.
Let's have a look what's going on.
And this guy, Barry Bidwell, there's only one of
There's
them.
only one of him, yeah. That's it.
So there's only one Barry Bidwell.
So if you hear anyone
Right.
say that they've seen Barry Bidwell, just say, is it the only one?
Is
And
it
if
the
they say
only
no,
one?
it's someone else, you say no, there's only one.
No, there's only one Barry Bidwell. Jamie Wood says, I remember discovering it in this channel when I came to the RVP and you were both on the mound with a load of gear. Remember that? Classic.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we used to
adopted
go
that
on
mound,
the
didn't we?
kind of the park bench area there, didn't we?
Yeah, but before that, we had the two mounds.
Oh,
didn't we?
yeah.
Remember?
Before they put the premiere in.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Of course,
380 on the
yeah.
roll. Terry Edwards returning for 14 months. Saying
What,
morning, Matt. Martin, Matt, and some man off the street.
Yeah.
Good morning, Charlie. Thank you,
Placeholder.
dude. Here we go. A380 blast off. Enjoy this, guys.
So here we go. And the Emirates Airbus A380 outbound to Qatar. Flight time is about 7 hours down to Qatar. Usual departure route will take the aircraft in an easterly direction.
Mint viewing it on 05.
Mega.
So we are on reverse ops today, guys. That's due to the wind direction. So the aircraft will be taking off in the 05 direction and landing as well. So we'll get some nice, awesome close-up touchdown shots coming up. We have got a 7.5, which is next to go out. But for those who don't know as well, Kev returns for 26 months. So it seems like yesterday we was playing GeoGuessr. Mate, you're right. Have a good day. Hey, thank you, Welshie. Thanks
Cheers,
for
Welshie.
the
Thanks a
long-term
lot, mate.
support, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, maybe let everybody know why you're here, Charlie.
So,
Me and you started the show, didn't we?
Let's rewind back to 2017. So the channel was started in 2017. For those of you who don't know, my name is Charlie, which you probably already guessed. Me and Martin have known each other, I want to say about 9 years now.
Yeah.
I think we've known each other about 10, 11, but it was kind of more online, wasn't it, initially?
Yeah, so we met online, didn't we, at the Go Air
It's about,
UK
yeah, it's about
Classic.
10 years ago now.
Yeah.
And then I kind of saw you for the first time. You used to live in Media City, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I was at university there, so I didn't actually realise that I was pretty much just next door to you. So we kind of figured that out quickly, and then obviously I met Martin, and this was about about 8 years ago now. So we've known each other for quite a number of years. We've been involved in various kind of online communities, haven't we? So we've always had an interest in flight simulation together, and that's kind of how we met through that. And then obviously coming down to the airport physically and seeing the aircraft in person. We've always kind of enjoyed a bit of computer gaming as well, haven't we, in spare time? So we've always done that. So in 2017 we kind of came together and decided that, you know, we want to start a kind of like a media platform, primarily live streaming aircraft, right?
Yeah.
And we had this idea of going to the airport and live streaming aircraft, but we kind of had, to be perfectly honest, no idea how to do it.
No.
So it was a case of, we want to do this, but how do we do it? And we did a lot of research online, and we kind of got what we needed to get, but it was kind of the baseline to get us live. So on the early days in 2017, we used to take like a big, like what I would say is like a go-kart. Do you remember? And it was full of equipment, from obviously electricity supply to a cover for.
Do you remember
our
the first
equipment.
couple of streams though? We just charged the laptop at home and brought it and just seen how long it lasted.
Yeah, so before that, we had to just run purely off the laptop battery, and then we kind of decided that we need some type of electrical supply to keep us going for however long we wanted to stream for, which was about 2 hours back then, wasn't it?
Yeah, we used to do 2 hour shows.
So I remember we bought this like big battery, and it wasn't designed really for what I think it's for a car.
It's
wasn't
like
it?
a car
jump
battery, wasn't it?
Car
It
jump
had
battery thing.
It had
But
like
it had a 3-pin.
a thing on it, didn't it?
And that was the only thing. Like the whole thing was designed for jump starting a car, but we just used it just to use the 3-pin connector.
Got a Sharpie and wrote Airliners live on it and our telephone number.
We got that and we plugged it in, and that basically gave us our supply for about 2 hours until it started beeping, and that was our that was our cue that we need to kind of wind this down.
7.5 going to roll in a second. Standby. We'll let everybody listen to this and then we'll carry on. But the beeping, I definitely remember the beeping, because that was at that point it was like roulette, wasn't it? How long we had left?
How long have you got left?
Yeah. Alcod, welcome. New South Wales, Australia. Thanks for tuning in. Darren, thank you very much for the 5, saying hi, Martin, everyone. Good morning. Have a coffee on me or a cold drink. Watching from Mallorca, Spain. Nice one, Darren.
Nice.
Enjoyed it.
Cool.
And Welshie, cheers for the 10 months on Twitch. What a legend. Thank you, mate.
Gran Canaria in the Canary Islands. What is the few remaining Boeing 757 aircraft in service? And of course, just to one of those taking delivery of the long lead service A381 aircraft, which will be signed for through the
Awesome departure there. The Jet 2 757 heading out to Gran Canaria. And we'll quickly catch up on the support. We've had Sue Lawson returning for 31 months.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Thanks a lot, Sue.
Thank you so much, Sue. Saying great show as usual. Nice to see Charlie.
Yes, hello.
And Jamie Wood, thank you very much for returning to Premium Economy membership. What a legend. So the beeping.
Yeah, so we had this battery, and it lasted for about 2 hours, and it used to beep when it was low, so we kind of knew that was our time to kind of wrap the stream up. But back then we were purely, most of the time, just Southside, weren't we? So we parked the car, and then we had to just kind of take all the gear with us. But we had a laptop back then, a little EE dongle, wasn't it, which kind of dangled off the top of the tent. Anyway,
we worked out if you put it anywhere else, it didn't work. If you hung it off the tent,
it was all right. And I remember when it used to get like really warm weather-wise.
Used to switch off, didn't it? It got too hot.
Yeah, but remember the tent just used to be so hot inside. It's like a greenhouse, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But that was kind of very early days. And then we did more kind of at the RVP then, didn't we?
Yeah.
Kind of a year in. We started to come here more often, and we were just based on the mound, weren't we? And all of the equipment we kind of just hung onto the tripod that we used, and it was a lot. It was a big setup, wasn't it? Put it that way.
Yeah. But it kind of got the ball rolling as such, and
I think we kind of cemented the name, didn't we, back then at Manchester?
Yeah.
And we built that baseline community at the start, I think.
Because back then there was no live streamers at all in Manchester.
No, exactly.
It was
I
all
think,
pre-recorded, I think.
Yeah, I think it cemented the name at Manchester, and originally we started off with one evening stream because we were working back then, weren't we? So
Was it a Friday evening you
I think it was whatever day, wasn't it, that we could
Whatever
do?
you go
Yeah, I
free,
can't
yeah.
remember.
Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, we did. We did like a midweek show and then a weekend show, I think, didn't we?
I recall catching it a lot on a Friday.
So it was
Right.
in the evening, and then we did one at the weekend, of course. So that was either Southside or here in the RVP. So we did 2 streams a week back then, didn't we? Just can't think what I was going to say.
that happens to me quite a bit. That you get halfway through and then that's it. It's gone.
Yeah, so we did 2 streams a week, and I think that was enough to kind of build up a bit of a name for ourselves.
Yeah, because we were still working, obviously. At that
we were
time,
still
weren't we?
working and stuff. So
Mate, there's another 7.5 going on.
7.5's galore. Like last Sunday, isn't it?
It is, just
7.5
one after the
convoy.
other. Madness. But yeah, that kind of definitely got Airliners Live started. One of my favourites was the sunset shows we used to do on Southside.
Yeah.
there's a picture of a Qatar in the sunset. It was passing just over there, and do you remember? It was like a big orange sun, and it was beautiful.
They were fantastic, them shows. And we did our first charity fundraiser on the mound as well.
Yeah, we did Southside.
Well, we did the first one on this mound, and the second one was on Southside. The very first one we did on the mound there
I
before
thought
it
the
went.
first one was Southside.
I don't think so. Was it?
I think the very first one was Southside.
Because I'm sure it was the mound, you know, the very, very first one. Because we did it for Alzheimer's Society and the Christie.
It might have been.
And then Southside was Macmillan.
Macmillan, yeah. I remember the Southside
right.
Macmillan one, yeah.
Here he is, Will P, returning for 27 months. I'll let you read that one out, Charles.
Great to see our Charlie live on stream again. Welcome back, Charlie. Best ever aviation channel. Yes, welcome, Will P. I was saying, I remember your name from early doors. There'll be a lot of people who I guess have joined and kind of watched the streams for the last 3 years who won't know who I am. So,
well, yeah, because the
now
channel, obviously, we got a lot of new viewers
during
recently.
the lockdown, didn't you? Really, that's when it kind of took off.
This is not to degrade from you guys, but you had like 50 viewers, man.
Yeah, we
You know
did.
what I mean?
Yeah. We it was difficult because I think back when we started, we started on
I always
Twitch
think
and
back,
Facebook, didn't
back
we?
then when you was
Twitch originally.
constantly filming and just in front of 50 people, your morale must have been like, geez, what we doing?
Well, I don't
here,
know,
right?
man, because
the
thing was,
we enjoyed the aircraft. So it
And
wasn't
Twitch
like
was Twitch
that was just
back
like
then.
an extra on top, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Filming it, we
Okay.
kind of came to primarily see the aircraft and just enjoy the getting out for a bit and a bit of fresh air.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing was with Twitch back then, the flight sim community was quite small.
Right.
And we were just trying to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Because we tried a virtual airline, and that was good, actually. It was quite good, but it wasn't as popular as we'd liked. And we just wanted to have our own little piece of it, didn't we?
Uh-huh.
And we thought Airliners Live's mega, and 50 viewers in the flight sim community was quite a lot.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It was decent. And the good thing was the people who we wanted to be in there were in there as well. Like the OGs, like Matt Portman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the big names like Dave Riggles.
Live aviation does kind of spill into flight sim in a way, doesn't it? I guess
Yeah.
it's all linked in some way, shape, or form. But I think we kind of just wanted to get the stream around as much as we possibly could.
Yeah.
We weren't really back on YouTube in the day, were we? I think
YouTube wasn't really a thing for live streaming back then, so we kind of hit like a threshold on Twitch of about 300 viewers, didn't we? Where we were stuck at that for a long time, and we were like, gosh, like, is there any way like building this anymore? Like, this is crazy, and we just want to make it bigger, and Twitch just wasn't it, was it? So we decided to completely move to Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
And after a few weeks, we were getting 1,000 viewers, weren't we? on Facebook,
yeah.
and it was popping off, and that's where we stayed for like quite a long time on Facebook.
We did a long time there, and I think it built a really solid community on Facebook as well.
Absolutely,
There's
yeah.
a lot of regulars.
A lot of
You knew
people, have
by
come from
name
Facebook,
because everyone obviously on Facebook goes on Facebook with their name, so you kind of felt a real sense of community on Facebook.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Charlie.
It's Jet 2, bro.
Do you remember the Lufthansa A380 coming in, and you were following me down in my blue Fiesta wanting me to hurry up? Well, the funny thing was about that A380 is we actually got there in plenty of time. We got there with loads of time to spare, went up to the mound, went to start setting up and went, where's the black box? It's like, where's the black box? The black box had the encoder in it, the cables and the internet. We had the tripod, the camera, the backpack. I went, where's the black box? I said, I've left it at home. I've left the black... It's 20 minutes back to mine. And 20 minutes back again. I said, Charlie, I've left the box behind. So we got back in my car, didn't we?
Yeah, I remember that.
Zipped it back to my house. Come back, and I'm not joking, we were following it the whole way, weren't we? Like, mate, it's lining up, it's taxiing, it's taxiing.
Run.
And we got out, and I don't think we managed to go live. I think you just filmed it on your phone, and I just pegged it up and got a picture.
I think we just kind of did what, we just kind of went for a good picture, good video, and that was that. But I remember that, A380. It was quite a cold morning.
Yeah, because it had de-ice on it. So if you look at the picture, there's loads of de-ice coming off it.
Yeah, I remember that well. It was like a one-off, wasn't it? And we wanted to get there as quickly as possible to get it. But let's have a look, see what else is going on.
Yeah, we did, Robert. Yeah, we forgot one of the boxes. Who is your guest today? So Charlie, ladies and gents, for those who are just joining, welcome to the Super Sunday show. This is Charlie. Me and Charlie founded Airliners Live about 5 years ago. We started off the channel, started off streaming together, and we really kind of built up the channel and the community from ground zero, really. The really fast version of the story is Charlie moved into quite a good job in about year three and a half, something like that. And Airliners Live wasn't in a good place at that point with regards to tech issues and just constant faults and things. So Charlie decided to
Tina mentioned why did he split. It was kind of down to, I guess the biggest part was timing, really. I had just kind of graduated from university at that point, kind of just before COVID hit, and I was in the full-time job market, so I was looking for a full-time job, and I managed to get a job. But
Airliners Live, by that point, just to be clear, guys, was literally, if we had a good month, we got 100 quid each, didn't we?
Back then it wasn't what it is today, is it? It was very much just an on-the-side thing, and obviously I'd started a full-time job, so I was digging deep into that. I was kind of very invested into that, as you do, when you start your career. Whereas kind of, I think yourself, you were kind of more looking for a career change at that point. So it's like we were at two ends of the scale. Yeah. And
how old were you both when you both started? I don't think you mentioned how old were you.
Well, I'm 25, now. So
you were 20 and I was
about 20.
I was about 18.
Yeah, so long story short, I think it kind of during COVID, obviously everything went a bit quiet, and I think that's when you really wanted to give it a big push. But I just kind of said Andy already had a kind of a small role in the channel at that point.
Yeah.
And I just kind of said, hey guys, look, I know you want to push it, but I don't want to be a cog in the works here. I don't want to be a stopping point. Yeah. I'd rather hand over the reins to Andy because Andy kind of seemed more available to where.
And the channel really wasn't doing much at that time, was it?
So it was more of and to be honest with you, it was kind of. It was more of a timing thing than anything. I think
the time was right for you to carry on with your career, and
it was more of a time thing. Like Martin said, it wasn't doing what it does today. So. It was kind of the right decision to make at the time for what I was doing.
Another 75 blasting off to Tenerife.
Yeah.
But for anyone wondering, there wasn't like a big fallout or anything daft like that.
I've still kept in touch. Like, we've always talked the entire time. Like, I'm still here. It's just I don't take an active role in the channel because obviously, it's purely timing based. I'd started a job, so I wasn't really in a position to drive the channel full time with Martin. So it was purely timing. Like, had you say looked at it today and it might be a different scenario at that point. I might have said, hey, let's push this right now and let's do it. But back then it was purely just a matter of timing, really. Unfortunately, we were kind of at the opposite ends of the scale.
Another 7.5. What is going on here?
I thought we had a lot like 3 in a row last week. But
Alpha heading out to Fuerteventura. And Barry Jones, thank you very much for the £10 super chat, mate. What a legend. Thank you very much, dude. And David, brand new premium economy member. Welcome in, dude. Thank you, David.
Cheers, David. And like you say, Charlie, I asked you right before you come in, if you still watch a few of the shows and whatnot. What do you think when you see the channel now and how it's progressed and whatnot?
It's quite crazy, really, because I think when we started the channel off, we never really had any kind of
aspirations
goals or anything, did we? We just did it purely as hobby, and it was purely just it will do what it'll do.
Yeah.
And it kind of got to a point where just kind of as I was leaving, it took off, didn't it?
It popped off.
Yeah,
ironically.
To be fair, like I say, literally within a year.
But no one had any idea. Even you didn't have an idea. Nobody had any idea.
Yeah. Me and Andy said if we can be part time,
we had no idea. Nobody had any idea.
We went if we can be part time, we'll be buzzing with that. And then within a year, just everything changed.
There was no at the start. There was no strategy to doing this what it is today. It was just we'll go with it and see what happens. And obviously you look at it today and you look at YouTube especially. I remember when obviously YouTube wasn't really a thing back when we and Martin started it, but I remember us having like 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's what it was back then. And you look now and you're at what, nearly 500,000. And you just think what's happened, what exactly has happened. But I think that we remained committed to it, didn't we? I think this was the one thing that, like, every week we turned up.
Yeah, that's what I've always said.
There wasn't a week where either you or me said,
can't be bothered
we
this
can't
week.
be bothered.
Don't matter about the weather or what have you, just
every
turned up.
week, without fail. And that's something that I think we're both proud of, that we both, without fail,
that was a tough day,
we always stuck at it and we always turned up every week. And I think we can hand on heart say that we did do that.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, that was a time where you had no viewers and you were talking to yourself and you were trying to make something out of nothing, and that's the times where it's easy to just go, you know what, should we just sack it off this week?
The thing you've got to appreciate is if you didn't stick at it, the channel wouldn't be here now. So
no, it wouldn't. Absolutely not.
No. So it's,
it
was a good experience, and it was, it was good to see that it was definitely worthwhile, because you look at where it is today and it's in a great place. So.
And Tony, thank you very much for gifting 10 Airliners live memberships to the community. That is a massive community drop. Thank you so much, dude. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, Tony.
Cheers, mate.
My job, Greg, it's not. No, I work in IT, but it's totally separate to aviation. It's just it's just IT and communications that I do. So.
Hey, cheers, Chester Mike. Posting a picture of us in the chat from 2019.
Wow.
Let's open it up here, shall we? If it'll load.
I reckon it's outside. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at them.
Oh my days!
Look at them, see, eh?
Do you remember that?
Looking fresh.
Do you remember that thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was old days, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let me show you. People who don't have Instagram.
We used to have an antenna, didn't we? That we had to point in one direction, and if we didn't point it in that one direction, we'd get nothing.
Nothing happening.
Yeah. There it is.
It really was back in the day. It was whatever we could do to get it online, wasn't it? Like,
you're right.
We just tried to just do what we could do.
We were
to get
really
by.
lucky, like, if we could even keep a 720p stream online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was,
Honestly, it was that bad. Like, 720p at, like, 4,000 bit rate, and we were struggling, weren't we?
Yeah,
and this is the thing that people who,
it
like...
wasn't ideal.
Obviously, there's a lot of channels started up at Manchester now. But back in the day, it was a graft, wasn't it?
I think everybody's seen that, though.
Yeah.
You know, people who start up a channel, they're realising what I actually need to do this.
But
'Cause
nowadays,
it's not
though,
just
you
a
can
case
go
of-
live on one connection.
It's very easy. You can take your mobile now. These
Yeah.
days,
Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
literally point it at the aircraft, go live.
Yeah.
It's as
Yeah,
simple
yeah.
as that. But you're not going to get what you get with this. You're not going to
No.
get the quality. You're not going to get the sound quality. You're not going to get, well, the experience. You're not going to get the presentation, the commentation. Is
My
that
dad
even a word,
says,
commentation?
have you tried Branston Pickle yet?
You know what? I was at my grandparents' house yesterday, and my mum made them a pickle and cheese sandwich, and I had to leave the kitchen because the pickles stank. And I don't think I've ever actually smelled pickles before, but I couldn't stand
But what
it.
pickles is she making, mate? Is it not just Branston Pickle?
It's not like a spread; it's like an actual pickle, like a pickle.
Oh, well, gherkins then. That's just not
yeah,
right,
like a
though.
thing, but
I was saying, get
it
Branston
just
Pickle.
stunk. I just couldn't be doing with it. I just had to leave the kitchen. So you know what I do? What I will have is gherkin on my, McDonald's burger.
On your burger, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Charlie,
Defo.
I don't.
sort it out.
A lot
What?
of people take them off, but I think they're quite good.
I like them, mate.
Yeah.
No.
On
I
mind a
like
good- what do you mean,
a quarter
Matt?
pound
No.
at
Get them off my
McDonald's, I'll have
burger
I keep the gherkins on. They're quite nice.
Food of the devil, that.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Really?
I always used to think it was like a cooked cucumber. My entire childhood had it down as like a cooked cucumber, and it's not, is it?
No, not at all.
Way more disgusting.
Oh, gosh. Welcome to the Super Sunday Show, guys. If you're enjoying this morning's show, please smash that like button for us. We're going to be live till about 1 o'clock today.
I assume, looking at the photo, you're both on half term. Yeah, I do look quite young in that photo, actually.
Mate,
It
I look
was a good
skinny in
5
that.
years ago, wasn't it? It was a good 5 to 6 years ago.
It, mister. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you, dude.
And the trolley with the equipment, Nicola Edwards here. Morning, guys. I remember Martin, Charlie. And the trolley with the equipment in, yeah.
That trolley, mate. So we had a couple of evolutions of the trolley, didn't we? So we had first of all,
It was like a fold-down thing, wasn't it?
fold down
with a
one,
strap.
and we strapped
But
it.
it kept...
And every time
Yeah,
you went over a little
yeah.
bump, the
Everything
straps
fell
didn't
off.
hold it
Yeah.
properly, so everything fell
Just
off.
fell
We
off,
just
yeah.
raged, didn't we, at that?
Thing is, it's quite hard with Southside. If you've ever been there before, it's quite difficult, really, because you've got to obviously get up quite a steep mound to get to any kind of viewing
Yeah.
point you want. Otherwise, you're just at fence level.
Yeah.
So you always had that obstruction of the hill to get up,
Getting
the
up that
steepness
bit
of the
there,
hill.
yeah.
And it's not just a flat grass hill.
No.
It's literally it's full of rocks, stones, whatever. So it was really difficult to kind of, haul everything up the side of that hill to get on the top of it. And it wasn't easy to transport all what we had back then. But obviously, you look at it today, and it's very streamlined.
Yeah,
You know,
everything's a lot smaller as
You
well.
probably wouldn't need a trolley if you were to take, if you wanted a quick mobile setup.
No, we can
Southside,
stream
you could
Southside
literally
now
just
with-
take 2 or 3 things, bang,
Yeah.
and off you go.
Yeah, it's
because
like
things
when
have
I
come on
take
since then.
when I take gear over to Southside, it's just like all plug and play. You know what I mean?
Everything's
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
bag
exactly,
for
yeah.
it.
Everything's
yeah, yeah.
good.
But it is mental. It is mental.
Russ Tink Elch, I remember me. Question for you: do you watch the stream with Airliners live? Yeah, I still see what's going on the Facebook page. I still watch on YouTube. Obviously, Airliners live are in Canada as well, so I am still browsing around here and there. So yeah, I still do kind of watch here and there. Yeah. Does Charlie remember the plane that landed on one engine? Is that your dad?
Yeah.
Graham. Yeah, I do. Was that the Dakota?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
yeah.
that. So we were south side, and we were more towards 05 right, weren't we? And we had
Yeah.
no idea about it, did we?
Well, we knew it was going to do an air show.
Yeah.
And we thought, I wonder
it was
if
a
we'll see it
past
fly
something.
over or
Yeah,
something.
but we had no idea that it was going to have an engine failure and plonk itself here, and it happened to literally just stop.
Yeah.
But like we had no idea that it was. We didn't even plan for it. We just literally planned to do a stream, and it just landed and stopped
and it
right
got
in
stuck,
front of
didn't
us.
it? I remember we got stuck, and sorry, this guy's going to keep knocking on the door until I speak to him. 1 second, guys.
Yeah, so I'll take over. Making the executive decision. Oh, you're back now. Shout out. Oh, here we go. Right, he's back. Yeah, so it happened to land like literally right in front of us, and we got a load of great pictures, didn't we? And it went really popular, that video, didn't it? Yeah. It was very popular amongst the community because I guess it was something unique. It was something different, right?
I remember we kind of like landed and stopped.
You guys was there like, should we even be filming this? What
well, that's
should
the
we do?
thing. Like we went right BRB chat. We're just going to have a chat about something.
Yeah.
And we literally mute the mics, and me and Charlie like walked like 10 feet away from the gear so that you couldn't hear us. And we were like, should we like keep filming this? Like, what should we do? Is it something we should be filming? Like, and we had a bit of a quick chat, and we were like, right, well, because we were wondering about whether or not, because at that point everyone was saying, oh, it's got a prop failure, and it's like, is it going to be safe to watch this land? And we kind of walked off from the gear, and we said, right, let's have a look. We'll see as it's coming in. If it's looking pretty stable, we'll stick with it.
We'll
if
just
it's
make a decision
ropey,
on the fly, really. If it's safe, we'll continue to do so. But obviously, if it's not, we would have turned it off at that point.
But no, I think that was a very special kind of
it was
catch on it.
Yeah, no, it was. That was probably the most unique catch that we got. Was there anything else that we got? I think what's the? Oh, I can't remember the name of it now.
What are you thinking?
The plane that's no longer with us, the cargo.
The MD-11?
No, blue and yellow. I forgot the name of it. The big heavy cargo. Somebody will get it in a sec. It's blue and yellow.
And Belgius, thank you very much for gifting 5 Airliners live memberships to the community. Really appreciate it. What happened to it though? We're just getting some waterproofing on the camera, by the way, guys, so just bear with us.
I'm just trying to think of the name of it now. It will come to me in a second.
But what was the scenario that you're trying to explain, though? Cause...
Yeah, that was it. Antonov.
Oh, right.
Forgot the name. Forgot the name of it completely. Antonov. We got that. I remember that. That took off, I think. I think that's the one.
Took off this? Or did it land?
It took off on 05 left, I think. That's what I remember.
No, 23 left.
Two left.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
it arrived 05.
Like it has to. I'm sure you have to wait. It took like a minute. Like they'd be cleared for takeoff, and then they'd like spool up.
Yeah, they ran the engines.
They ran the engines, and then took off.
That was great. That mate was packed on it. We were we were on the mound, and we were like, are we even going to be able to film this? Because it's just going to just be crazy, isn't it? I'll just go and help Matt, guys. Stand by.
Yeah. So got the. Let's have a look where this Lufthansa's going. So this one's off to Munich.
Bring them in a sec. See on the back.
A320 with shark hooks.
Camera's covered.
See what else is going out.
Plug it,
Scandinavian to Copenhagen just started pinging up on the system, so we should see that soon. And also a TUI 737 MAX, so we'll see that soon. Something else just about to turn base leg from Paris. Okay, Air France from Paris, and it's the Sky Team livery, which is quite a nice livery in my opinion. Let's have a look, see what's going on in the chat. Normal weather resumes at Manchester. Yes, typical Manchester weather. Although having it kind of grey like this in, like a cloudy landscape is actually quite good for colour and from like a stream quality point of view. We always found, me and Martin, when we streamed, that having cloudy weather actually suits best, and having it kind of lightly rain is quite good. It's only
Right
when
on
it
the
kind of heavy rains or if it's like really bright sunlight. It's just the angles are terrible. Let's have a look. No signal, guys. No signal?
Nope.
Okay, Martin's just sorting something out, so just bear with us a second. Yeah, okay, right, I see that. Yeah, Martin's just sorting out with the camera, sorting something with the camera feed, so just bear with us on that. Is your thing running on thing? Does it not just get...
Because we had to... Sorry, chat. We've, yeah. Rain and things.
Yeah, okay.
Stand by, chat. Yeah, that's all I can give you, Matt, really, on that. Buddy.
Okay. That's sound.
On the new one. Stand by, guys. I'm just... yeah, this is what happens when it rains at Manchester. We have to switch everything over. Hold on. Bring that as close as I can. And we should have Matt come back. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, rain has started and cables were a little bit tight, so we've unplugged a few things, but yeah, we should be back. Should be good. Nice reverser sound on that. Lufthansa Sport in the Lufthansa Special today, actually.
Yeah,
quite a nice catch.
There's an Air France, I think, Sky team just turning base. It's just coming on to final now.
Nice.
From Paris, Charles de Gaulle, so it's a regular Air France service, I guess. I'm most excited to see. Let's have a look at the arrivals today. I don't know if we'll catch it. Let's have a look. Let's see where it is on the list. Maybe it's on departures. Oh, it's delayed. Look at that.
Oh, is it?
Air Transat.
Really delayed that as well.
God, and it's the A320.
Yeah.
Don't think
yeah,
I'm not going on that one. I think in the summer it gets busier, so they upgrade it to the 330. I think we're on a 330 when we
They
go.
were operating 310,
310s, yeah, no, 310s. They used to operate 310s as well.
Yeah.
And then they stopped. It was very early days, I think, that, and they stopped that, and then it was 330s. I went on a 330 in 2017, so they've been doing that for at least, 6 years?
Yeah.
And Air Canada, I think it's Air Canada Rouge, is it? They come here in the summer.
But we've not seen them for
it must
ages.
get quite popular in the summer, so they only start their schedule, I think, during the summer from here. But
are they still coming in? Because I don't remember seeing them for the last.
No,
they're not coming in anymore. I don't think. We
I'm
actually
sure
had,
it's this summer.
we had Air Canada.
I'm sure they are doing it in the summer. Air Canada. Right.
We had Air Canada
That'll be it,
operating,
yeah,
but
Air Canada,
they've stopped as well now.
I think it's only the summer that they come in. But yeah, I won't mention to anybody where I'm going. Well, they'll know from that flight, but
I reckon.
do you think I should say?
Yeah,
It'll take you all day to tell everyone all your destinations you're going to.
So there's a bit of a round trip I'm doing, which I'll be doing quite a few flights, so there'll be some quite good footage. I'm flying to Toronto, doing a couple of days there, and then flying over to Calgary in the west of Canada, where Alberta is. I've actually been there before, Toronto and Calgary, and it's Calgary and where the Rockies are, like where the Vancouver show is filmed from.
Nice.
Is one of the most beautiful places. Like some of the scenery, like Lake Louise, and Banff. It's some of the kind of nicest landscapes that you'll probably see. So doing a couple of days over in Calgary, and then flying from Calgary to San Francisco, doing a couple of days in San Francisco, and then we're doing the coast drive to LA.
Yeah.
Doing a couple of days in LA, and then flying from LA to New York, doing a couple of days in New York, and then flying back from New York to Manchester.
It's like a full-on.
So it's kind of like
a Sky team as well.
Oh yeah, let's have a look. Confirmed touchdown.
And Jason Evans, thanks for returning for 15 months, saying brilliant show, guys. Yeah, thank you very much, dude. And thanks, everyone, for bearing with us while we just fixed those
cheers, everyone.
couple of things there. But, yeah, if you are just tuning in, welcome to the Super Sunday show. We're going to be bringing you all the action until about 1 o'clock, if the weather allows. And we're here with Charlie P today, one of the founders of Airliners Live, who's stepping in for Andy. Yeah.
But yeah, I've said that, you know, I'll try and get some footage from the flights, and so obviously you guys can see the footage from the different aircraft I go on. It's a mix of aircraft and a mix of airlines as well, and scenery, of course. So
how long did it take you to plan for something like that, Charlie? When did you originally think that's what we're going to do?
I think it was last year.
Right.
It's a family vacation, family holiday, family vacation.
Yeah.
So it's with the rest of my family, but it was last year that we kind of started to plan it, and we've still not fully completed it. Like, we've got all the important stuff, flights, accommodation, and obviously some of the attractions need booking in advance, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, we kind of do that nearer to the time. But most of the core things like flights, accommodation, like rental cars and stuff like that, you book in advance because you need to secure the price and availability and stuff. So, but I've been to Canada before, Toronto and Calgary. Niagara Falls is really nice, but I've never been to San Francisco or LA or kind of the west coast of the States. So I'm really looking forward to that, to be honest. And it'll be nice just to see the places, you know, as opposed to kind of sitting on a beach or, you know, by a pool all day. So yeah, it's kind of it'll be a nice experience, and it'll be great to see.
So how long in total is it? Like
it's about
3 weeks?
It's about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's 2 weeks. So we go over 2 weeks, and then we spend a couple of days in each place, and obviously see what it has to offer. Do a few of the kind of attractions or the big things that are done in that particular city, and then move on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it because, you know, like I said, I've never been to New York or LA or San Francisco. So
Ryanair taxi now is on the way to Alicante. And Jonathan, thank you very much. Jonathan Darwin, returning premium economy member, saying good morning, looking forward to another good show. Thank you very much, mate. And Colin Acton, thank you also for returning to premium economy membership. Really appreciate that. My dad spotted that you've got some Concorde merch on. Yeah,
G-BOAC, which is the Concorde in there, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Bravo, Oscar, Alpha Charlie, I had to think about that. Yeah, there you go. And these are actually very nice.
Yeah.
These are really good.
There we go. So this is a real... we haven't planned this, guys, but you've not had one of the new hoodies yet.
No, so I've got a couple of hoodies from like early days, early doors, with like the early designs on, and don't get me wrong, they're good hoodies, they do the job, but these are genuinely, like I said to you this morning, that these are genuinely different. Like the quality of the fabric and the kind of the ends of the cuff, the stitching and stuff like that is 10 times better. Sometimes with like cheaper hoodies you get like scrawny edges on the stitching, the stitching's hanging off, whereas these, it's all just very kind of
good quality,
clean stitched. There's no you know, excess fabric or anything like that, and it fits great. Like,
and Charlie knows about these kind of things as well.
Yeah, Charlie works in this area as well.
Well, to be fair, I don't work in the clothing side of it. I just work in the IT side.
Shh, Charlie, shush. Go on with it, Charlie.
Scandinavian, new scheme. Ooh. Second engine starting up as well, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, you can hear it.
What do you think of the new... So that's kind of like a mix in it, but do you like the new Scandinavian scheme?
That's what I always remember it as.
Yeah, so
I don't remember the old one. Oh, I think the old one had... I don't think I can remember the old one. I've always known it as that. It's like they've left half the engine out when they come to paint it.
Well, that's how it should look. That's how it should look, the new scheme.
Ah, right, okay.
So, so it's like 50-50.
I like the silver SAS at the front.
Yeah, it's mega, isn't it? I love it, me. I think it's
it's 10 out of 10. It's quite nice. I saw an airline before, which I've not seen before. Is it Gulf Air?
Yeah.
Does it go to Dubai or somewhere? It looked like it was going somewhere in the Middle East.
Bahrain, isn't it?
Ah, right, okay.
Julian Metcalf, thank you very much for the 13 months of membership, saying great every time, guys. Thank you very, very much, dude.
Cheers, Julian.
Really appreciate that.
Yeah, so that Air Transat looks like it's delayed until later on today, which is a shame because it'll be nice to have seen it, but
honestly, it does seem to be anything Canadian is usually delayed.
Yeah.
I think it's got a 4-hour delay actually today.
When we flew, it was very. To be fair, there was no. When I flew back with Air Transat in 2017, there was genuinely no problems with them. It was a very, very good flight. It was very organised, perfectly fine on time, there was no issues with like luggage and baggage and stuff like that. It was
weird because it was like when Air Canada started, a lot of them were delayed as well. And I don't know if that's anything to do with really just the difficulties around the airport at the time and stuff like that, but
maybe it's just due to the transatlantic crossing. Maybe they have to go on a
the
slot, something like that.
Over,
so maybe they're waiting or something like that. But
maybe grab a shot of them, Matt, for the old bingo.
The other lads.
And George, thank you very much for returning for 8 months of membership, saying your stream is the best on YouTube. Keep up the good work, lads. Here's to another 5 years. Thank you very much, George. Keeping our fingers crossed, mate. Doc Finley, long time no see. I feel like I've not seen you in a while. Thank you very much for tuning in on the old Twitch channel. Hope you're doing well. Manfire 1 and 3 waiting to cross over.
Any particular emergency that the fire service has been mobilised to. Might well be that they are proposing to undertake some training, and of course it also makes the vehicles much more visible to air traffic control.
EasyJet from Belfast next to land on 05's reversed ops today, so landing in the alternate direction to normal. Just got some updates as well.
Heathrow shuttle service looks like it's doing something, pushing back by the looks of it, I think.
Oh, where you are, Charlie. Coming up soon, you won't have seen this. Kuwait Airways A380 Neo.
No, I've not seen that. Yeah.
Really nice.
And I've not seen Airliners A330.
There you go.
I've not seen that. We had a choice, right, to come back from New York. Either it was, I think, Airliners A330 or Virgin Atlantic A330, or whatever Virgin used to come from New York, JFK here. And I just thought that Virgin Atlantic will probably be the best. We're flying premium as well.
Oh, so premium.
Because they don't have a business, do they, on Virgin? So it's economy, premium economy, and then first class.
Upper class or something they call it.
So we went in premium economy for the flight back.
Moving at a fair rate of knots.
How hanging about?
Most probably going into the other station. Yeah, just an exercise the Aviation Society is saying there above. Big shout out to the Aviation Society for working with us on Airliners Live for this awesome streaming location. Have you done a stream in here before? I don't think you have.
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of times.
That was the old one though, wasn't it?
Oh,
when
not
we were
in the
on
actual
side.
new... What, you mean this new...
This new one, yeah, with all this
thing,
gear.
yeah. No, I don't think I have, actually.
Because even when we were still on the side, we were... we had the PC down the other end, didn't we? And we had it all set up on that.
Yeah, it was back there, because beforehand there was a platform, wasn't there? Obviously on the old one.
And you used to have to put the
ladders on the...
Yeah.
And there was just a ladder up there, wasn't it?
British Airways taxiing out with an EasyJet next to land.
I'm looking forward to this Airliners A330, to be honest, because I haven't seen that here.
Yeah, well they've brought another one in as well at the minute, so they've got the new scheme And there was one in here with the old scheme, the all green.
Yeah, the classic.
Which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Cheers, Robert. Enjoy the show on the big TV. Papa Kilo, good morning to you. Welcome to everyone tuning in. If you are new, feel free to get involved in the chat. And thanks very much, Welshie. Really appreciate it, dude. And Doc Finley, Twitch Prime for 26 months. What a legend. Thank you very, very much.
A couple of minutes ago, we saw the Scandinavian Airlines Airbus A380 taxiing out of the park to Copenhagen. And the EasyJet Airbus A380 just touching down in Copenhagen.
And a very happy St. George's Day to those celebrating in the chat as well. So have you done much flying in the sim recently? I know on the last World Series you said you were kind of out of love with that a little bit.
A bit, yeah. I tend to kind of go in and then out, you know, it just at times really. It's I don't really tend to kind of do it on a set schedule or anything. I think that back in the day I'd do it like, say, once a week I'd be flying. Maybe 2 or 3 times a week. The thing is, for me, is I find it hard with, obviously, with my job. If you think about it, I'm sat in front of a computer all day.
Yeah.
So the last thing I want to do in the evening is to sit in front of a computer still. So in January, I started at this like a health club near where I live, and it's got like a pool and sauna, steam room, gym, everything that you could think of, jacuzzi, whatnot. So I tend to go there after work. So I find it quite relaxing to exercise a bit and just break it up. Yeah. Because I found that it was very draining to just sit in front of a PC all day and then finish work and then continue sitting in front of a computer. Yeah. So I find just because of my job type, I can't do anything computer based in the evening because I'm on a computer all day.
Scandinavian Neo heading back out to Copenhagen.
Of course, I'll go on my computer, I'll watch a few things, whatever, but I won't kind of, you know, get to work planning a flight like it's, you know, it's more of kind of a relaxing point for me at that moment in time. I find it a bit difficult, you know, to keep focused with it and to keep...
there's a lot of things that kind of need to go into it, like obviously planning your route, loading your scenery in, loading in. 9 times out of 10 you load the flight sim and there's something broken. Got to fix that.
It's quite high maintenance, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
You don't think of it, but it is actually very high maintenance.
Because I kind of go through phases with flight sim.
By the time you've come back to it, it's...
Yeah. I like it for a bit and then I just...
2 hours, don't you?
Then I just don't do it for ages. Yeah, Jen's saying she rarely does gaming because she's at the screen all day.
Well, this is it, Jen. It's if you're in front of a computer. I mean, there's times where I kind of break it up a bit, like I'll travel to a site or whatever of hours, but most of the time I am speaking to people in front of a computer. So it's quite hard to find. Like, I have the time in the evening to do it, but I find it quite hard, motivation-wise and interest-wise, to want to just continue on a computer. I just want to break it up. I just want to get away from it for like 2-3 hours.
That's what I mean. Like, even with me, I'll usually either be playing Counter-Strike if I want to do some gaming, because you just hop in and you go in.
That's
straight
what I mean.
away.
You do it, do what you want, and then leave it. You know?
Like, I've got the streams I watch, Twitch streams. I'm just watching. Like, for me, I'd rather watch someone else gaming than game myself.
This is it, and this is what it's like today, isn't it? It's you find it just very easy just to kind of wind down in the evening, and that's why I started at the gym, really, because it's actually swimming in the sauna and stuff. It's quite relaxing. And there's a lot of health benefits from it.
I find it relaxing watching Dr. Disrespect lose his mind over Call of Duty. That's what I find relaxing.
So I found it quite good, you know, just going to the gym and breaking it up and doing that, and it's actually really nice.
What you like at squash, Charlie? You play any squash?
I don't know. I watch football over the past.
Yeah, because you never used to be into
football.
football.
I was never used to football. Never in a million years would I watch a football
I remember
match.
when me and you were
no
Southside,
interest in it.
You knew
at
nothing.
all
You hated
whatsoever.
football.
No interest in it. And then about a year ago, I started watching it, and I've kind of been hooked ever since, and I watch every single match. We've got the subscription package on the TV. Honestly, I thought I'd never be into it, but I've taken a keen interest into like the tactical perspective of it and how players play and stuff like that. And I watch every single game with my dad.
What team are you on about then?
Oh, do you have a guess?
Well, I know, but maybe the chat.
I think you're a Blues, Charlie.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a Blue?
Honest?
Do you?
I just get the impression.
Okay.
Are you red?
He's on his way up to knock you out now. He's going to push off the room.
You're wrong. I'll say that. I am a red.
Okay. Say no more.
Liverpool.
No. Yeah, it's yeah.
And Tom and Anne, thank you very much for gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community. Really appreciate that,
Tom and Anne.
And legends. So you've kind of got into football, and I know what I used to say to you.
I don't play it or anything. I just watch it.
So for me, remember when we were getting, I was like, I can't stand Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
It's rubbish, Mate, I'm hooked on Counter-Strike. I watch all the tournaments. I'm playing it, grinding it. Mate, it's all about the Counter-Strike. Yeah. ATR on the way out. To the Isle of Man, short hop.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What are your thoughts then on United at the minute? What's your rundown?
You know what? I think that I still don't. I think we've done a lot better than what we were. But there is still a long way to go. They're not there just yet. We've obviously got the new manager that's come in that's changed a lot of things about. But it's hard because I think he's having to work with what he's got, because of the ownership of the club. With United, it's all about the books when it comes to buying players and stuff. It's all what it looks like when it comes to money. So
a lot of politics involved at United at the minute.
Exactly. So it's very, I think unless we sell the club, honest opinion, I think we'll just go through the same thing over and over again.
Hey Charlie, your wishes just come true as well. Look from the taxi out here. Got an Erlingus.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
Erlingus.
I can see the tip of the wing, yeah. We'll see that in just a second.
And James saying, morning guys, great content as per, watching whilst I make my good lady some breakfast. Hey. Oh, hi James, what have you got on the old me and you today then? Let me know what you're cooking up.
Look at that for you. Champions League winner 2023. What are you, Man City, Matt?
No, I'm neutral. I don't care about football, me, Charlie.
Oh no, you are Man City, aren't you?
No, I don't.
You could say that. Don't be pulling that card. Oh, I'm neutral, mate. Oh no, you're not. No. You're Man City.
I prefer egg football, me, Charlie.
Right, okay, yeah. Oh, that's amazing. The A380 is my favourite aircraft.
Hey, got Aerosoft coming to the sim soon, A330.
This is what I'll be going on, but just Air Transat. I love the A330. It's actually a beast of an aircraft.
How many times have I seen this plane? I've only just noticed that the reg is down at the bottom down there like that. Wonder why it's there.
The ATR's doing an intersection as well. Departure.
Nice.
You can see that. See if there's anything else.
Michael Curtis, thank you very much for the 6 months, half a year, mate, and another month to enjoy the best aviation channel. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it. If you are new, guys, say hello in the chat and get involved, and we can see all you guys on Twitch as well. So very warm welcome to everyone tuning in on there. So what is it now? Is it FA Cup? Is that what United are playing in next? Is that
FA Cup today? Actually, R4 versus Brighton. Which I'm perfectly honest with you, I hold no hopes.
Brighton.
All of a sudden, we've had a load of injuries in the team, so we're not going to do very well. I'll be honest with you. But that it just shows that we're not there yet. That's the reality.
For someone like me,
the only thing I know about United this week is they've had a bad week in Is it
They are,
Europa
yeah.
League
Yeah.
or something
But
like that?
it's
Just in the
it's
uproar from
mistakes,
that.
it's
That's all
poor
I've seen.
play, it's mistakes, it's not being focused on the game, not having the attitude to win it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, it's up and down, up and down. And until we get the right players, we're not, it's a lot has improved from last season, put it that way. But until we get the right players, I don't think we're going to get anywhere near number one. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Logan Air next to land. But
it's all down to the money and who owns the club, because the quicker we sell the club and we get some money pumped into it, the better players we'll get, and we can really build a solid
the thing
team.
is, I'm not being funny, right, but for someone like me who doesn't know anything about football, I hear Manchester United and Brighton. And unless Brighton have got really, really good, my head is they should beat them 6-0.
No, I think back in the day when it came to football, there's this kind of visual and this stereotypical thing of oh, Man United, great team. Back in the day they were, but a lot of these what you consider rubbish teams back in the day, we could play what you'd consider a rubbish team today, and they'll absolutely thrash us because they're absolutely committed to winning the game. They've got. It's not about having the famous players playing for the team. Obviously, United have had quite a well-known few figures playing for them back in the day, and it's not about those well-known figures anymore. It's about these players that you don't really know the name of, but they're very skilled, they're very tactical.
Playing on the periphery.
Because I remember watching Andy Cole and Dwight York up front, two main heads getting all the goals. David Beckham.
You'll see players for other teams that I've never heard of that, I think, they're going to be standard team, and then next minute, they're incredible. They're absolutely incredible, and you don't expect it. And that's what it's like. You don't have to spend a lot of money to build a good team, as we've seen with some of the other teams. And that's why at the moment, if you say to me, "Oh, United are playing Brighton," or "United are playing Bournemouth," or "United are playing this," to me, I can't sit there and go, "Yeah, we'll beat them." I genuinely can't.
John was watching the football last night, wasn't you, John? I was in Discord with him screaming his head off when the crowd stormed the pitch.
What match was it, John? Oh, look at
Here it
this.
is.
Oh,
turn it up for me. Long hand. Oh, that's mega, isn't it?
That is good. That's a Neo, is it?
Yeah.
The Virgin Atlantic have any of them?
Yeah.
Do they come to Manchester?
I don't know, but we have seen the A350 1000, which is well nice. Virgin Atlantic.
Well, it might end up changing to that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I think it's an A330. I think if there's any kind of schedule nerds in the chat, I think it's an standard A330. Is it from JFK to Manchester in the summer? Did they fly the A350 at all? Does anybody know if they do that?
They're considering it, Charlie.
Because we might be on an A330 or an A350. I don't know.
John Boy, thanks for the 34 months up bright and early today.
Hello, John Fezzer.
And Sharon, thank you very much for a brand new business class membership. Let's get some VIPs in the chat for Sharon, guys.
Hey, thanks a lot, Sharon.
But yeah, the Q8, I mean, just the 330 Neo in general, I think is a really good looking plane.
Yeah, well, with this livery on, it's mega, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lingus 330, about to depart here in Manchester.
There we go.
And Tom says, good morning all, I'm sat here in the truck watching the stream as my trailer gets loaded. Hope you're all keeping well. Nice one, Tom.
Nice one, Tom.
Mega, thank you very much for tuning in.
John says it'll be a 350 June and July. Oh, there we go then. I'll be on a 350 then.
Definitely going to give you a GoPro.
Do you want a bit of footage? Do you want a bit of that?
Yeah. Name your price.
Yeah, I'll get a wing view of that. I think it is we leave JFK about 9:15 at night.
Right.
So What are they? They are 6. I think they're 6 hours behind, aren't they, JFK?
Yeah, something like that, Charlie.
So.
Oh, Bertie saying his dislikes because we're talking about football. He'll change it to a like if we get back to planes and food. Listen, Bertie, we very rarely talk about football on this channel, but I thought I'd give Charlie his little 5 minutes on football.
It's going to be an early morning arrival then, isn't it? So yeah, it's going to be early morning arrival here. Because if we're 6 hours ahead.
Quick maths. The Scott Cowell returns for 31 months. Thank you very, very much. 31 months.
Either way, I'll get whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, you might end up just seeing the flashing light at the end of the strobes on the end of the wing if it's pitch black. But I think it might be. We might even be delayed. I don't know if that was, whether Virgin Atlantic get regularly delayed, but.
No, if we've banned Bertie, guys, I don't think he was really that he needs. Can someone unban him? I don't think that was a ban. He was just literally. I think he was making a joke.
Banter.
he was making a joke.
Jen.
We'll sort that out. Sorry, but Bertie, if you're still with us, I know you're
That's
making
it.
a
He's
joke.
gone now. He ain't having none of that.
Scott, thank you very much for the 31 months. Saying great show as always. Yeah, stand by, Bertie. We'll get you. I know you're only joking, dude. We'll get you back in. We'll get you back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Matthew Atkinson says. I think it will be a sunrise, or that'll be good if it's sunrise. A350 wing view. Ooh,
yeah,
very good.
That'll be mega. That.
Yeah, I do believe that Virgin are bringing 2 350s in for the summer season.
So yeah, I'm guessing it will be a 350 then. So.
Go on, Charlie.
Can you fix that, John? Do you have access to fix that, or do I have to do it? Jen just going full send it in the chat.
So aircraft I'm going on. Shall I tell you what I'm going on?
Yeah.
So it'll be an A330, I think, out of Manchester. It's July when I'm going. What else? So we're flying from Toronto to Calgary out of Toronto Pearson, but we're flying with an airline called Porter. Porter Airlines. So it's like.
Are you on an E2, Charlie? Do you know that?
It is, yeah. So it's apparently they're brand new.
Yeah.
They fly 2 aircraft. They fly the E2 and they fly the Dash 8.
Oh yeah.
And they fly the Dash 8 out of Toronto City Island, which is like just next to like where the CN Tower is, where like the kind of edge of the water, where you've got like the Toronto kind of city view, the famous city view. It's the island is basically next to it. And they fly the Dash 8 out of that, but not to Calgary. I think that's more kind of hour-long flights. So I'll be flying on the Porter E2, I think, from Toronto to Calgary. And I think they're brand new. They've only just taken delivery of them. And then I'll be flying from Calgary to San Francisco. I think that's WestJet. I want to say WestJet. And then we're driving from San Fran to LA, and then we're flying from Burbank, California to New York, and we're flying JetBlue A321neo.
Oh right, okay.
Wow.
JetBlue, and then obviously on the way back it's a Virgin, A350 by the sounds of it.
Nice selection of aircraft there,
yeah,
Charlie.
getting a nice mix there. Seaman 2021 on Twitch. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Bit of a Monday meeting going on there on the taxiway.
Discussing what they're having for their dinner, I reckon.
Yeah, bit of sausage and egg. Brian Lynn, good morning, welcome in. Leisha, 1997. Rob says they're lining up for a drag race. Here we go. Aer Lingus ATR touching down now. It's in from Dublin. Greece, a touchdown. Matt Smith on the main cam today. Unfortunately, we've had to take Matt's face cam away just because of the rain, but
I'm sure they're not too fussed about that, to be honest.
Still doing a mint job up on the camera. How's that cable? All good?
Yeah, all good, mate.
And Mr. Bear saying, morning all, walking around Blackpool Morrison's watching you. I've bumped into so many people. Legend, thank you very much for tuning in, dude. Make sure you get some pork pies in your basket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Henry's favourite Porter Airlines is Henry from Vancouver, our Vancouver presenter.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. I think they're pretty, because you've got Air Canada, but they're quite expensive, really, when we had a look. For the routing we wanted to do on the days we wanted to go, because it all has to be tight, like it has to be on that day, because we're doing like a couple of days in every place, so there's no kind of room to move. But Porter, we were actually due to fly Air Transat from Toronto to Calgary, but they cancelled the flight. We've had a couple of them that actually cancelled the flight, so whether they're reshuffling or whatever, so that's why we rebooked it, but with Porter. So I think it's more of like an EasyJet for Canada kind of airline.
Oh, nice, Mark. Saying, morning, guys. I'm sat here watching the stream on my coach outside T2, waiting for the inbound Kuwait crew. That's awesome,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, nice.
Let them know it's our favourite aircraft. They arrived this morning. Yeah, it's I do love that 330 Neo.
They've just arrived, haven't they?
Take care, Tom. Drive safe, mate. Thanks for tuning in. TAP Air Portugal Embraer on the way out as well.
Harold says, happy Sunday morning from Germany. I love your Sunday streams. Good to see you, Harold. That's an aircraft I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, heading out to Lisbon.
Didn't they fly? They used to fly A320s, didn't they?
They've flown a few different things, to be honest, but yeah, they're kind of sticking with the Embraers at the minute. What do you think of the new E2 Embraers then? Massive engines.
Yeah, they're quite. It's quite a big aircraft, really. It's actually not as small as I thought. But I think it's just 2 and 2, isn't it, in the cabin? It's just 2 and 2 layout. So yeah, it's something different. Like instead of just going on EasyJet or Ryanair or something a bit different, and I'm looking forward to that.
Pegasus about to touch.
We're 21 today. 21 Neo, lovely. So from Istanbul, left 3 hours 57 minutes ago. And a brand new A321 from October 2022. And pinging up on the ground, Singapore Airlines A350-900.
Right for that.
Does the Cathay Pacific?
I was just about to say that. We used to look forward to that, didn't we? Because it was always the 1000, and we just don't see it anymore on the shows.
What do they fly in?
They still fly the 1000 in, but we just don't see them.
Yeah,
they're really sporadic, aren't they?
Ah, right, yeah. Singapore, I remember that Singapore A350. Yeah, that's obviously a regular service.
I could be wrong, but I think it's only like a 3 weekly, but it's going to increase in the summer.
Doesn't the? I'm sure it's Singapore. They go from here to somewhere in America. Houston, that was it.
Yeah.
Did they do? Yeah.
So they do one flight to Houston and then another flight to Singapore. So they like connecting Houston on one flight.
So if you wanted to go to Singapore, you'd go Manchester, Houston, Singapore.
Or you'd do the Manchester to Singapore flight. You'd pick.
Yep.
There's 2 flights that they do.
Why would you connect? Okay. I'm just thinking, what if you had to choose between the two?
You'd
why
probably
would
just
you
use it if you were going
connect?
to Houston, wouldn't you? I guess that would be
the
the
if you wanted
reason.
to do a bit in Houston and then go on from Houston. Because I'm just thinking you'd favour a direct flight, wouldn't you, surely?
Yeah,
because obviously you've got wait times and stuff in the airport.
And Joanna Smith's having a roast this afternoon. You're going to a carvery. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go and enjoy it. Got some pictures in the VIP
lounge. We
lounge.
usually have a Sunday roast in our house, but if the match is on, my dad immediately writes it off.
Writes it off? You only have sausages?
No, because it's the cooking time, isn't it? It has to be prepped beforehand.
Sausages?
Before. No.
Do you actually are you actually having proper roast now, or are you still having sausage roasts?
Sausages and some beef. I think he goes to Waitrose to get it.
And beef?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Sliced beef.
So you buy the beef already sliced?
No. We slice it. We buy it like in like a thing, and then you just cook it and then slice it.
Right, because I remember when we were Southside, you used to tell me that your roast dinner was just sausages.
Yeah, and it still is.
Mainly sausages.
Yeah.
So you don't have chicken, lamb.
But like butcher's sausages, not like Richmond, the rubbish you buy in the supermarket. The proper sausages.
I love this guy. He's good.
No, we do. Like genuinely.
What's up with Richmond sausages, man?
Because they're just the toothpaste sausages, aren't they? They're just all mushy inside. Toothpaste sausages.
Yeah.
Toothpaste sausages.
We've got some beef actually to put in, I think, today.
But I get a bit bored of roast dinners, do you?
I get bored of the washing
I just
up.
get bored. I just get bored of them.
Why?
I don't know. I much prefer. You know what you can get from butchers now is they'll do we have that every Saturday, don't we?
You have a cheese pizza every Saturday.
Yeah,
Nothing on it, no toppings.
To be fair, I'll go for pepperoni, but it gets too greasy. That's what I find with takeaway pizzas. It's far too greasy with pepperoni and stuff on it. So I'll either go plain, cheese and tomato, classic. Or what I'll do is if I get like a pepperoni, I'll put a bit of kitchen roll on the top before I eat it to soak up the excess grease.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's just like, have you ever been in, Asda in the cafe? Some big Asdas have a cafe in them.
Yeah.
Where
or
they
like
do
the ones in Greg's where they do the pizzas in Greg's.
Well, in Greg's where they do the pizza, because it's under the kind of heat lamp, it kind of dries it out a bit, so it's all right. But if you go to Asda and you get a pizza, say like a cheese and tomato is the worst from Asda, like not off the aisle, but in the actual cafe where they do it fresh.
Yeah.
It's like a pool of grease. It genuinely is a pool of grease. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, then you'll know.
If you know, you know.
But if you get one from Asda, but it's been under the heat lamp for a bit, it dries it out. It's gorgeous.
There you go. Before this plane lands, look into camera number 1 here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Pineapple, yay or nay?
Come on, Charlie.
Don't let me down, Charlie.
Nay.
Good lad.
Good lad. You can stay, Charlie.
Right, good.
Pineapple? What, just in general? Or?
On pizza?
On a pizza?
No. Oh, no, that's fruit on a pizza. It's fruit, isn't it? Pineapple.
Exactly, Charlie.
Not on a pizza.
Absolutely, mate.
How can you put bloody fruit on a pizza?
Absolutely.
Pineapple? Absolutely not a chance.
Absolutely.
No chance. See? That's why we made the...
Proper lad. Tapping Bear on the departure back to Lisbon.
That's something I've never had, that, Mr. Bear, Piccalilli. Because I can't say it on stream because it's PG. But, Peter Kay's joke was a bit funny about that one. But yeah, no, I've never had Piccalilli. He said it's luminous, didn't he? I've never tried it. Oh, yes, Matthew, good. Thank you for reminding me, guys. Little public service announcement. We always do this if something's happening. If you've been living under a rock and you haven't seen what's happening today at 3 p.m, the government are doing like a test on this brand new alert system which is going to go to your phones. It's like they've got it in other countries, so if there's a flood or a fire or something in your area, they can send you an alert to your phone and it basically warns you and tells you what you need to do to stay safe. And they're implementing that in the UK. They've had it in other countries for a few years now. But yeah, they're implementing it in the UK, and they're going to be testing it today testing it today at 3 o'clock, guys. 3 p.m. today. Your phone is going to make a loud alert sound for about 10 seconds. Don't panic. It is a test. They're going to say it's a test in the message as well. And it's going to be happening at 3 o'clock for about 10 seconds today. So don't forget, 3 p.m. if your phone starts screaming at you.
Don't throw your phone out the window.
Panic.
It's nothing to panic about.
Yeah, that's what's happening. It's a test. They're testing it 3 o'clock today, guys.
Don't turn it off either.
Yeah, the new alert system on your phones to warn you about things. So yeah, there you go. 3 o'clock today. Thanks for reminding me, Matthew, as well, because I wanted to make sure everybody knew about that. Because I know if you're not expecting that's going to make you worry.
It's a unique sound, isn't it? It's not like your ringtone or whatever. It's an actual like siren that from what I've heard in adverts and stuff. It's like a siren sound that it makes.
Yeah. So there you go. Having a quick look, we have Singapore that's been pushed back on stance. We'll be seeing that very shortly.
Excellent. A380 is only just over 25 minutes away as well.
Nice, awesome.
USA have had it for years. Well, this is what I mean. We've never had it, have we? Because I don't remember anything to your phone.
No.
Which I don't know why, because I guess the technology's been there for a while, to be honest. A mobile operator can ping out a text to say there's work being done in your area at this time.
I get it in like America and stuff like the Caribbean with the hurricanes and all that stuff.
I guess they've got...
I think they're going to use it for all sorts here, aren't they? It's going to be for like floods, probably terrorism as well, if anything happens like what happened in London. Going to warn you. And it's not something where they're just tracking you. Like, they use the cell towers, so they know, like, my phone here now is going to be connected to one of these cell towers around the RVP. They don't know it's Martin Langan who's sat here, but my phone is connected. So what they're going to do is they're going to say, if something's, say, happening south side, anyone who's on one of these 3 cell towers here is going to get the ping. So that's how it works. So it's not like they're just watching where you're going and they're going to be
all your details there.
You're already connected to them to get your
connected
signal
to
out,
what cell tower. They can't uniquely identify you, can they?
Yeah, it's not. Well, maybe they
obviously
can,
your mobile operator can.
Because
they're your mobile operator, they have your details already, right? But
yeah,
they will literally just send it doesn't matter where you are in the country. Like, it doesn't matter where you're normally from. If you're in that area, you will get an alert if there's an issue in your area.
But yeah, just don't forget, guys. 3 p.m. today. That's going to be happening. So don't worry. The snooker starts just after 3, after the alert. Okay, so they're waiting for it. Yeah, because I was low key thinking, how cool would it be to go to the Trafford Centre or to go stay at the RVP until 3.
And just listen to all
and just wait for it all to just go, woo, everyone here, because all the phones start going off at once.
Yeah, and what you'll get is you'll get a message on the front that'll say, Airliners Live has just gone live.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
We'll get it edited and we'll just say, emergency siren.
We went live 10 minutes ago.
Airliners Live has gone live. Click here to tune in. That's what it's going to say.
Yeah, my dad's saying if you're on EE, you won't get the alert. You can't get his signal.
Fair point.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gosh.
I was thinking of that. If you're in an area like the Trafford Centre, for example, it's going to be pretty loud, isn't it?
That's going to be
because
mad,
everyone's. But I bet there's going to be like. I wonder if it's like a sequence, so you're just going to get. It's not all going to be together, is it? Or whether it's going to be like a split-second delay between everyone's phone.
I think on the news, because I don't really watch the news, but I was interested in this. I wanted to learn a bit about it. And what the guy said was that from them sending the alert out, it takes between like 4 to 6 seconds for you to get the alert on your phone, so it's like rapid. Whereas before, if they had to send text messages out, they'd have to do it in waves so that they didn't overload it.
I think when it comes to mobile operators, they don't really have a say in it. Yeah. They have the infrastructure to distribute it, but ultimately it's the government. So the government say, to the mobile operator, we don't care if you don't like it. You're going to be sending this out, and this is happening, so you need to come up with a route plan to let us distribute this.
Yeah. EasyJet next to landing from Palmer A320, just over Knutsford.
So there's no restrictions in place. They will give the government the access to the infrastructure to be able to distribute that.
But anyway, just a little reminder, guys, that's happening.
Yep, don't be alarmed, everyone.
Right, and while we wait for this to arrive, I'm going to go for a quick sprinkle. So Charlie P will be pressing the buttons.
So what are we on here?
On main cam.
We're on main cam. Andy cam.
Andy cam is Matt today.
Right.
And we're on studio. Right. All right. Don't break it.
No. In this seat for a second. Lovely jubbly.
Waiting on the Singapore to taxi out to our left as well here, Charlie.
Grab my phone, Let's see what's going on. Main cam, So we've got an EasyJet on short final from Mallorca, and we've got the... Zoom in on here in a second. Singapore's just taxiing out now, so we'll see that come round the corner on Alpha in just a second.
I think we'll skip the EasyJet. What do you reckon, Charlie?
Yes, we should do, yeah. Let's get a close-up of this. There we go.
Apologies if you wanted to see this EasyJet arrival, ladies and gents, but come on, it's a 350, isn't it? also got the Emerald ATR on the taxi as well.
Hi Owen, how you doing? You alright?
On it, boss.
There we go, the Singapore A350 up close, as Matt's showing. A bit of a flag behind the Singapore, isn't there? Like a bit of a, is it like a red mark? Don't remember ever seeing that.
I'd be really hyped to going on one of them, Charlie. Really, really hyped.
Yeah, it's followed by little ATR, so you can see the difference in size, right?
Absolutely.
And I guess that ATR is going to have to wait a while for departure from late turbulence, isn't it?
The good chance, I think this ATR might
intercept before it, yeah. I'm guessing, because you wouldn't want to be stuck behind that thing, would you? Ryanair Manchester to Pisa, which is just pushing back by the looks of it, and an Iceland Air 737 MAX on short final. It's quite a nice livery, this, to be honest, when I've looked at it.
They keep me coat on, I think. It's a bit chilly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's, put mine on actually, just give me a second, take my headset off.
Iceland Air, Max next to arrive with us there, and let's have a look at the old radar. We've got Ryanair following that in from Ibiza. If you are enjoying today's show, guys, don't forget to click the like button. Really helps us out. Gets YouTube to share the feed round to more people.
There we go.
There's the KLM taxis out. We're waiting for the Singapore as well to depart. Looks like they're going to get the Aer Lingus out first. Heading out to Belfast.
Yes, I think it's going to, it's take an intersection departure, and then hopefully the A350 will follow shortly.
They probably get the Ryanair in as well first, I would have thought.
Behind that we've got Inverness to Manchester, Little Loganair, second to land by the looks of it.
Nice. Have a look on the A380 as well, that's just over Derby.
Yeah, 9 minutes away by the looks of it.
Oh, nice. It's 23 degrees where Andy is, Tina. That's good, because I guess Dakota will be able to be getting in the pool and that, having a good birthday.
Where's he gone again?
Gone to Malaga.
Whereabouts, do you know?
I don't know.
I've been to Malaga a number of times.
No, I'm not entirely sure which resort he's gone to. So. All I know is there's a water park there.
Yeah, she'll be buzzing with that.
No, it's nice, Malaga. It's very nice.
Mr. Bear says, I've had a text from my other half asking where I am. I'm in Morrison's still. He's just doing laps of Morrison's, just watching the stream by the sounds of it. You need to get one of them pole mounts for your phone, and you can clip it onto the trolley. So you can go hands-free.
Hands-free, yeah.
But if you are just tuning in, very warm welcome to your Super Sunday show. A bit of a retro show today. We've got Charlie P, the Garage MC, in with us.
Here in the studio.
Yeah, looking fresh. And
it's live.
it is. But for those who don't know, it was me and Charlie who started Airliners Live all those years ago, back when we had 1 or 2 viewers. It was me and this guy here chatting rubbish
back
for
in,
a couple of hours.
2017.
It is, yeah.
Oh, what was that, 6 years ago?
Yeah, it was
6 years,
a while, wasn't it?
wow.
It seems...
5, I think. 5 years.
5, yeah.
but yeah.
Crazy.
Seems a long time ago, but really it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't that long ago.
And Sasha, thank you so much for the £20 super chat. Saying good morning, Martin, Charlie, and Matt. Hope you all have hope you're all good.
Hope you're well too.
And nice to have you back, Charlie. Sasha, thank you very much. Very generous super chat there. Really appreciate that.
Cheers, Sasha.
And if you are new, feel free to get a message in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in, guys. Sonny, great to see you on Twitch. Shirley Dev as well. Hope you're doing well. Looks like they're all holding down there.
All
Matt.
holding for the Embraer, which is on the way in from Inverness, which is looking
Nice.
at.
Just point the camera down there if you want. And then we don't have to look at my awkward face for while we wait for a plane.
The A380 is not far away at all. It's fast approaching, just coming kind of southeast of Crewe. Shortly be coming on to base leg and eventually up to final. That'll be a good view.
And Euro Aviation TV, thank you very much for returning to Premium Economy membership.
Martin, do you want to catch this KLM while I have a toilet break?
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you very much.
Does Charlie want to...
Go on, Charlie. Go on, son.
Charlie used to do the camera back at... He's going, guy. Look,
Go on,
he's
Charlie.
gone already. Look.
Come on, son.
He's running. Here we go. Oh, gosh, he's got the A3... He's going to get the A380, isn't he? Chat. We're going to leave him... We're going to trust him with the A380, chat. Yay or nay. Quick vote. Quick vote. Yay or nay. Thank you very much, Larry. Appreciate it. Yeah, so Charlie used to be the cameraman back in the day when we used to do the shows. So let me know when you can hear us, Charles.
Hello.
Hello. Put it this way, you can't do any worse than John Fezzer.
Wait, hang on. Okay. The thing's on the right-hand side, the little microphone.
There's a remote in there.
The remote. Okay.
And you got the screens on there as well.
So how do I zoom on this?
With the remote.
Oh, W and T?
Yeah.
Right.
Right hand side zoom
yeah.
in, the other way zoom out.
Okay.
And not to put any pressure on you, son, but the next arrival is the Emirates A380. So...
Right, okay, I'm with you.
We've got lots of yays in the chat. We did a quick vote. Do we want to leave Charlie with the A380? And everyone has said yay, which is a massive amount of trust from the community. I'm going to put all the pressure on you now, because everyone looks forward to it.
Let's go over then.
And Deltic Boy, thank you very much for $1.99 super chat. Really appreciate it. And Tony Rivers says, I'm changing my vote after that KLM to a nay. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, we got a Ryanair and a Singapore to go out first, so plenty of time to practice.
Right, there we go. Let's get my bearings. So we'll get this Ryanair out, I think, first. There we go. Very natural camera work.
Mate, look at him. He's popping off. Whoa, John Fezzer, look at that. Hey, Charlie, do you want a job? Whoa, look at this chat.
4 or 5 minutes
He's
away
popping
from
off.
arrival.
How you going, big man? You alright?
Speaking of the Airbus A380, we have a young gentleman with us today celebrating his 12th birthday, that is Freddy. And I'm sure, Fred, you wouldn't mind coming up here to watch the arrival of the Airbus A380, would you? You want to bring Joe with you? Yeah? Come on, guys, up you come. You don't have to knock, just come in through the door and come up through the stairs. Yeah, not through the stairs, come through the door and up the stairs. Not up the door and through the stairs, that just doesn't work, does it?
Mate, fair play, Charlie P. Any doubters in the chat, get him banned. Mate, he's smashing it. Take a seat, Matt. Have a chill. Let's Charlie grab this 380 and then we'll get him down.
So it's just a technique. You know what I mean? I'm a natural. This is all too familiar.
It's all too familiar.
Mate, you've not done it for about 5 years.
What's the chat saying?
Chat's popping off.
Let's get this A380.
Well, he's over Northwich, so if you're there in a minute or two. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what much has changed up there since you used to do it.
So
I mean,
this remote is new. I used to use a thing on the side of the camera to go in and out.
Okay.
The normal zoom, yeah.
Yeah, just the zoom left and in and out.
And normally, like you said, we've got a small, 3x2 monitor up there as well, which can just makes life, like you say, Charlie, before, everything's just been streamlined, a lot more streamlined. And
yeah, I see what looks to be like what I wash my car with.
Oh, you mean?
Top of the,
yeah. You mean
like
the
a wash
trusty old mic there? Yeah.
Yeah, getting that. I just spotted that.
have I missed a super chat? I read Sasha's super chat out before. Have we missed one that hasn't come through? But thank you again, Sasha, for your super chat. We definitely read that out before. I'm not seeing any others chat. Euro Aviation Premium Economy member. I think I've read that out as well. Yeah, I think I'm caught up, guys.
Got the fire service over south side, just returning, I think.
Yeah, heading back over.
Just at 2,000 feet now, Charlie. Shouldn't be long, mate.
The jubilee.
On certain airports where the A380 operates, the engines can actually spread across over what we call
Charlie Cam when. Can't afford another camera.
You busy on Wednesdays and Sundays, Charlie?
Yeah, Matt's had enough.
What time do you stream on Wednesdays?
10 usually. 10 to 1.
But obviously, with the lighter nights coming along, Charlie, we're going to be doing...
Oh, yeah, evening shows,
Evening shows are going to be coming up, and...
Listen, you ever want to join us? Come and have a laugh.
Come on, Chaz. Have a night. Skip the gym one night and come and film planes with us.
Yeah, 380 shouldn't be long now. Shazzy P.
Okay, I'll flick over now.
£2 donation. Yeah, I read out the Deltic Boy one as well, chat. Thank you very much again, Deltic Boy, for that. I definitely read that one out. Hey, Nacho, great to see you, mate. Long time no see, dude.
Yes, Nacho.
Hope you're well.
I haven't seen him for time.
I haven't seen Nacho for ages. There you go, this one's for you, big man.
Don't worry, Matt Ely, I'm putting my feet up, mate. Charlie's up there now for good, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, really looking forward to the evening shows. Switch had you back, Charlie. They all voted yay.
Thanks, guys.
Here we go, Chaz.
Here it is. Emirates A380 next to arrive on your Super Sunday show. You know what to do, chap.
Charlie, mate.
Hey, have you been working for the BBC for the last 3 years?
You just absolutely smashed that, Charlie.
Mate, what a...
Tom and Ann straight away. Here's a £10 donation towards Charlie Cam.
Nice one. Thank you very much, Tom
Cheers,
and Ann.
Tom and Ann.
Mega. Hey, Charlie P on the old camera.
Charlie.
Listen, I know who I'm ringing when that one's the day off.
Tell you what, son. That's it. I'll pack my bag up and I'll go, right? I'll see you later, lads.
Yeah, that's it. Nice one, Matt. Hey, there is a Virgin Atlantic A350 1000 next to land as well.
Oh, is there? Oh, we'll get that as well.
Go on, Charlie, you get that,
I'll
mate.
get that as well, yeah. Leave the good ones to me.
Okay. You stay up there all day if you want me.
Yeah.
Bit of respite.
Mate, well
How far
done.
away is this A350?
It's over
2.5, yeah.
Knutsford.
Oh, is it?
2 minutes, aren't we?
It's 2 hours away, mate.
Yeah.
Not surprising, given that largest passenger aircraft in the world.
Lufthansa has pushed back as well.
Oh, nice.
Just about to taxi. I tell you what, even though it's pretty dull down here at the RVP, there's plenty of people about, plenty of families here utilising the facilities here today.
And Scott, thank you very much for tuning in from Canada and enjoying the show. Hope you're doing well, dude. Get back on the apron, Cam, Matt. Mate, if I knew Charlie was this good on the camera, we could have done a full show
Tell
today.
you what.
That show says, Charlie, when you win an Oscar, I'll let you slap me for free. Amazing, mate. Yeah, great to see you, dude. Thanks for tuning in today. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And yeah, Seb saying the Qatar Triple Sevens are 200 today, so the shorter version. Not seen one of them for ages.
Be nice to see that, though, actually.
I photographed the grey one coming in last summer. But bit of white one.
Is there anything on the landing path that I should get? Anything immediately landing, or?
Well, the next to land is the 350. He's just gone over the threshold of 05, right? So we shouldn't.
Oh, is it?
Any second now, really, we should see him.
Right, let me flip round.
When will you start your evening shows? June, I think. When the RVP changes its hours to 8 p.m.
It's
closing
around
time.
start of June, yeah.
We'll update you all on the socials, of course, as well.
It's going to be great. $350, only 1,000 feet now.
Cheers, Owen. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that as well.
Now, this aircraft here, Charlie, is a channel favourite. This. It's just the livery on the actual airframe on the 350.
Don't you worry,
beautiful.
Matt. Leave it to me.
Beautiful, Charlie.
Don't you worry.
No pressure.
Bit of rivalry here within the cameraman. They're fighting.
Here we go.
Particular Airbus A350, second Orlando services today, from Virgin Atlantic, and with their Airbus A330 landed earlier. This is the Airbus A350 1000, the largest offering from Airbus of the A350.
Mate, what is this?
Never lose it.
Mate, he's been practicing all week, hasn't he?
Charlie, you've been in your bedroom practicing.
Mate, you've been doing something. Charlie, oh my days.
Good grief.
Euro Aviation TV returning for 3 months. Saying greatest channel. Thank you very much, mate.
Panned that to death then, Charlie.
We did.
Good grief, mate.
Derek Prescott with a One Airliners Live gifted membership. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. And that's gone to Nayab Abdallah. That's gone to the gifty.
Not popping off, right? That was crazy. Mate, I love how he committed to the Zoom as well.
I love how he just got out of his chair and just said, right, I'll do it. I'm doing the camera work. I'm up for this.
There we go.
Grab that 380, Charles, as it pulls onto stand.
Oh yeah, I'll get that now.
And Fishy, thank you very much for the tier 1 on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to check them primes, guys. We have fell off bad on Twitch. Fell off. Help us out. If we can hit the sub goal, guys, we can reduce the ads on Twitch as well. Loving Charlie on the show today. Can we have more of him, please? He's going to cost too much with that camera work.
Tell you what.
Just give it a slight zoom, Charlie, because it's grabbing the Premiere terminal there. There it is. Yep, you got it. Perfect.
Just got to move a handle. Do you know what I mean? It's.
Tell that to John.
I think it's. I think it's just. Yeah, you just get used to it, don't you? Like I remember how. I think the gimbal that it's on, or whatever the thing it sits on, is the same kind of like tension and restriction as last time. So
yeah. It's
just all very familiar.
Perfect.
It's like driving a car.
Perfectly set up, that, Charlie.
Turkish A321 next to touchdown. Very short final as well. Rocket Wolf, thank you very much for tier 1 sub on the old Twitch TV.
And, ladies and gents, the Hainan Manchester. Hi Manchester library is just A330 is just pinged up as well.
Okay.
Push back.
Mate, I'm blown away by Charlie on the camera.
Absolutely smashing it.
Charlie's popping off. I feel like I've got to catch 2 or 3 arrivals now just to see if I can still do it. I've not done the camera for ages. Right, Charlie, I'm coming up. I'm going to do 2 or 3 and then we'll let Matt get back on.
Lad. Go on,
stand by.
Right. There we go. We've got the 2 and the 2.
Hands on the taxi out here as well.
I'm a bit nervous now.
Go on, son. Sit here, son. Come on.
Lufthansa special. One, two. Standby chat's going to adjust the try for the touch from me. There we go. And there's the first arrival. There we go. Oh, I've still got it. Still got it.
Go on, son. How do we unmute Charlie at Cross-button.
There's going to be out of 1, 2 and 3, I think it's going to be
number 1.
2 or 1, it'll be red muted.
So press that, yeah, there we go.
There you go. Well done, Charlie.
Nice.
Charlie's back.
Okie doke.
Camera wars,
So yeah, I think I still have a bit of skill.
I tell you what, Charlie, on the slide, mate, you've been practising, mate.
He's up to something, isn't he?
Yeah, it was good.
Let's have a look.
Nothing but everyone being pleased about your camera work there,
Melissa
Charlie.
says wobbling all over the place, Martin here.
Oi! Give it a rest. What are you talking about?
Do you want to spend it with what, Martin? Do we get free merch?
I thought I'd do alright there. I'm not
feel like I'm drunk here with Martin Camp.
Who said that? Who said that? Getting banned.
Here we go, ladies and gents. Lufthansa about to depart as well on the return leg to Frankfurt.
Proper tensing up. I'm trying my hardest here.
Concentration.
Then a Ryanair 7-3 on short final now, by the looks of it.
Yep.
Ryanair 7-3 from Copenhagen.
Yep, then the ATR of Loganair should get out after that. Hainan is pushed back, ladies and gents. Another heavy departure about to come up. You're on Airliners Live.
Yeah, Manchester to Beijing.
And just pushing down Runway UK and from Copenhagen 737 so this is going to go UK registered aircraft.
Let's have a look. Yeah, so we've got like Loganair by the looks of it, doing intersection departure, I'd imagine. Will it get out in front of that 7-3?
It's actually gone full length at ATR, Charlie. So we might get the rotation right in front of us here.
And for one, I think, is the holding point. So there's a bit of a gap in incoming traffic. The next aircraft is a Ryanair from Carcassonne. Is that how you say it?
I think that's right, Charlie.
Carcassonne?
And how long's that out?
That's 15 minutes away.
Oh,
So
we'll
it's
just
pretty
swap
much
over them in time for that.
departures. He's had enough here.
He's had enough already.
He's had enough. He's done one aircraft.
Yeah, done.
He does not.
Done 2 arrivals.
Not possessing
2
good enough
departures.
skill. There we go. Full length propeller. Barbara says you've still got it, Martin. You've still got it in you.
Cheers, Barbs. Stumpy ATR, that one.
Yeah. Martin Briggs, fantastic video. Thank you from the Philippines. Hot and humid here, about 34 degrees. You know what? I don't mind when it's sunny, but when it's like really stuffy in the air, there's just absolutely no breathing room at all. It's
Not a fan
horrible.
of humidity.
Big thanks to Bob Newhouse as well with a £5 super chat. Great show, guys. Welcome home, Charlie.
Thank you very much, Bob. Good to see you.
The Erlingers operated by Emerald ATR 72600 on the taxi out back to Dublin.
Intersection departure.
Oh, that's a real intersection. Right, look at that one.
If you're enjoying the show, guys, smash that like button for us.
You know, we had the Dash 8s back here, Charlie, the Flyby. Some Dash 8s back.
You had them temporarily. I think
Yeah,
they're not anymore, are they?
No,
they've gone bust again, haven't
It was
they?
great to see the Dash 8s back again, but
Yeah.
although only brief.
Looking forward to getting this in the sim next week.
Oh, yeah.
First of which will be very short of what we call Milan, and behind the other Ryanair 737-800 going to Utica.
2E78 pushing back by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Manchester to Montego Bay.
Couple of Ryanairs on the taxi out there. First one in view is off to Milan. the one behind that's off to Budapest. We've also got the Air France A320 in the Sky Team livery. That's on the taxi out. Should be with us. Right to our left now.
Beautiful. Love the Sky Team livery. Really excited to see what Virgin Atlantic do with it.
Oh yeah, I am.
Quite fast taxi actually, really. He's trying to get the head of the Ryanair, I think.
Also got the Hainan, should be with us very shortly indeed.
So that Ryanair's going to Milan, then there's a Ryanair behind it, which is going to Budapest, and then behind that is the Hainan A380.
Nice little bit of a change in terms of movement. Just keeping right to our left, very shortly to appear in front of the visitor park. Today's train departs to Beijing of Hainan Airlines Airbus A380-300. And if you look at the nose of the aircraft, you can see that this is promoting the service between Beijing and Manchester.
Stunning.
Look at the artwork on the front of it. Say
Hi man.
right, yeah, okay. Right, hi Manchester. Yeah. Absolutely love it.
It just feels so solid when you're flying on it as well, don't it, Charlie?
Yeah, it's
a solid aircraft.
About the wing, I like the wing work. The sharp at the end, there's something I like about it.
You're going to be getting the 330 when it comes out?
Possibly. You've got an EasyJet, and that EasyJet is off to Amsterdam. So quite a short flight, about an hour or less. Hi Sasha, how are you doing? I've just seen your comment on YouTube. I'm doing very well, how are you? I remember you've been watching for a long time, haven't you, Sasha? I remember your name from a while back.
Ryanair flight to Budapest got out first. The Ryanair flight to Milan will probably get out next, and I'm wondering if the EasyJet might intercept, I'm not sure.
Probably, yeah, if it can. Rivals still look clear, don't they, for a bit.
Andy Brownbill, member for 29 months at
Mate,
Premium
he's just tuned in. He missed Charlie's camera work.
Oh, Andy.
Mate, Andy, Charlie smashed it on the camera, mate. You have to go back and watch it later. You will not. We did a 380 to 350. Just go back and watch it, trust me. Mate.
And ladies and gents, we also had a mega bong from Kevin D. Oh! Let this Ryanair go out.
Yeah, Andy, I've been offered a full-time position. I start next Monday.
Yeah, he's having your desk, Andy.
Yeah, make sure you clear a bit of space for my gear.
Yeah, ladies and gents, let's fill the chat again with mega bongs for Kevin D with a £50 super chat. Afternoon, everyone. A little donation towards a third cam has to be Charlie Cam alongside Andy, Matt. Come on, Airliners Live, you can do it. Cheers, Kevin D.
Hey,
Thanks
Kevin,
a lot, Kev.
I wish that I'm afraid is a monthly thing rather than a one-time purchase. But
We also had a €23.99 donation from DC3 Pilot as well. Thanks a lot, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Cheers, support, lads.
Not had a mega bong in a long time. Thank you very much,
Thanks
Kevin.
a lot, Kev. Cheers, mate.
Really appreciate all the support, guys.
Legend. Yeah, and the EasyJet did take intersection departure to Amsterdam.
We'll probably be able to get the Hainan out behind this one, to be honest.
Little skyrocket the 319s. And as Charlie said, it's not such a long flight, it's only about 55 minutes to an hour to get to Amsterdam.
How long is it?
Here we go, ladies and gents. Hainan's lined up. See if this is going to shake the RVP tower or not. The Aer Lingus one, the Aer Lingus 330 did it. Absolutely shook the top of the tower.
Hope the holiday's going all right, mate.
Yeah.
You having a good time, Andy? I heard it's about 23 degrees, something like that, is it?
Not bad, that, is it?
Whereabouts in Malaga are you, Andy? Is it like 10 minutes from the airport? Or so I go to Malaga quite a lot, actually. My dad's mum and dad used to have an apartment there, so I used to go every year.
Here we go. Hainan 330 on the roll.
Yeah, there we go.
Feel the vibration on the ground through them 330s.
You can feel it rumbling, can't you, at your feet?
That was awesome. Nice work on the camera, Martin.
Cheers, lad. Right, I'll hand over to you then, Max. There's a 777 on. Is it 777? Oh no, 330.
330.
330 from Turkish on the way, guys.
Okay, guys, be happy.
Kiddo. Swap over.
Thought we'd all have a quick go. Why not? Not done it for a while. Stand by, chat.
Yeah, there we go. Right, we're back in the cockpit.
Right,
don't no complaints now, okay?
Thanks very much for tuning in today, though, guys. Hope you're having a great time. We're having a great show here at the RVP. Make sure you come down and enjoy some aviation if you want to come and get this awesome view of Manchester Airport. Search for the RVP. Links will be in the chat as well. And come down and enjoy a nice day out.
Turkish A380, here we go.
Been spoiled today, Charles.
Yeah. A lot of A330s, isn't there? Plenty of A330s.
Just feel really fortunate here to stop the 75s and stuff like that.
Yeah. And thanks again, guys, for the very generous donations. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Hey, Mel, don't be cheeky. Don't be cheeky in the chat. Hey, welcome in, Poseidon. Thank you very much for tuning in. From Sicily.
We've got the Dreamliner just about to taxi past as well.
Nice. Anthony, good afternoon to you. Thanks for tuning in. Carol Smith saying great show as always. Sina, there you go. Says I give all three of you 10 out of 10.
Yay.
There you go. Nice office shot. Living the dream, that we are. We're on Airliners Live.
You know what I'd love to do? Just actually like work from here. Imagine your computer desk set up here and you just have this in front of your window.
Could be good, wouldn't it? Would be good.
A mini office block and have great views, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And Malky Stoddart, I was up on the camera, I've not seen it. Let me have a look. It's Malky being cheeky as well.
Oh yeah?
He is.
Oh yeah?
Says a fiver towards Martin's nerve medication. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for supporting the channel today, guys. Really does help us out a lot. And Anthony's flying on Singapore Airlines on the 26th of June to the Philippines via Singapore from Manchester. Nice, dude. So you'll be on an A350-900 then? Hope you have a great time.
Have a cracking time, mate.
Let's see what we got. Looks like he's a bit of a quiet spell after this EasyJet that's just taxied past.
Turkish is lined up here, ladies and gents.
Yeah, another awesome A330 departure coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Turkish Airlines. Eight years old, this aircraft, from 2015. It's about to start a 1,600-mile flight to Istanbul. Stephen saying, great to have Charlie back as a guest. Brilliant show as always.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's great to see everyone, familiar names in the chat.
I'm still laughing my head off about you on the camera. I'm not going to lie.
Me?
I thought you'd go up and you'd do all right. You'd like zoom it right out and you'd follow him. You just come in, just committed. Just zoom right in, not bothered.
I tend to like prejudge the zoom level. Like, depending on the size of the aircraft, I just know what I need to zoom in at. Because if you zoom in and out as it's like touching down, it's not as good, is it?
Exactly.
That's what I've learned from the early days. You got to get the zoom level right before the subject comes into the middle of the shot.
Thank you very much, Charlie.
And there you go.
Has Charlie seen the multicam shows? You have.
Yes, one from the... And I've... It's past us.
Mega lift-off shot there. And Anthony, thank you very much for the 199 super chat supporting the channel, mate. Thank you very, very much. And Sam gifting an Airliners Live membership to Bill Graham. Enjoy those emotes in the chat,
Hey,
Bill. 1
cheers,
month's
Sam.
free membership for you.
Enjoy, Bill.
Thank you very much.
So, Turkish A330. What was I saying?
But yeah, the multicams, that's like the newest addition to the channel.
Yeah, so one's on the T2. You put one on the T2 car park, don't you?
Yes,
and we
Matt
did
goes
the
over there, yeah.
Project N from there
We
back
did.
in the day.
Yeah.
With all the night shots. It's actually very different. It's very nice, wasn't it? All the
Yeah.
different colours and stuff into the shot. It's and they look very kind of, I don't know the word, like quite reflective aircraft at night, don't they? With all
Yeah.
the lighting, they look like very polished.
I'm
Yeah.
constantly pestering the lads to do that project and again.
Yeah, I want to do that in 4K with the new cameras and stuff like that. I just think it's going to be a whole new level of footage. It's just going to be absolutely great. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Probably do it sometime in the summer when we can get maybe a bit of like the sunset in there as well or something, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the multicams is definitely something I really do like. I mean, having 3 cameras would be pretty mega, but again, you got to think, guys, it's not just as easy as buying another camera. You got to buy another camera, buy another encoder, get 2 monthly SIM cards at least, which are like 30 quid a month
I think
each.
what will be interesting in the future is to see how, you know, obviously with the development of AI, you can already get, I know that I've seen on YouTube, there's cameras that will track the subject, and it's all purely based off AI. You don't have to tell it about that. It will just detect what it thinks is in its frame, and it will just use AI to track it.
Madness. Yeah, exactly. Don't be worrying about how much is being donated, guys. Even if you send a quid in, there's 2,500 of you in this chat. If every single one of you sent a quid in, it all adds up. So thank you very, very much. Really appreciate any donation we get into the channel, guys. Thank you. Next to depart, EasyJet A320 out to Paris, Charles de Gaulle.
We've also got the Logan Air as well, which is just coming past from left to right. Next aircraft to arrive is the EasyJet A320 from Reykjavik.
Yeah, I would like to see that as well. The Turkish Dreamliner, Leslie. I'd like to see the Hainan Dreamliner as well. Take care, Leisha. Thank you for tuning in today. Nice big wave from the flight deck as well.
I've seen there's a couple of airlines that have put a picture of Airliners Live in the window.
There's a pilot doing that, yeah.
Resident
So you can
Captain Mark.
John's emote face in the window.
Yeah. Oh, so it's pretty good, that, isn't it?
EasyJet lined up next to depart.
There's nothing really I can see. Let's have a look at arrivals over the next, hour?
Usually we tend to wrap things up around the Qatar, which is arriving in about 25 minutes' time, which is the 200 today.
Yeah. Oh, the 777.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice. That's a new livery, by the looks of it. I'm sure it is. They used to have like a very pale grey, didn't they? Yeah. I just noticed that on the picture. It doesn't look grey, does it?
Yeah, it's white. So they've got a few of the 300s and this 200 here.
Right. Okay.
In the white, which is quite nice.
My preference is all the white ones compared to the grey.
Yeah, I quite like the white ones as well. Cheers, Andy Powers. Glad you're enjoying it, mate.
Thanks, Andy.
So we should see the Kuwait A330. By the looks of it, yeah, departing.
Nice.
Hey, cool.
Turkish might just catch the Turkish A321, but other than that,
Yeah, we'll probably go to about 1:15, something like that. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just see what's pinging up at the time, I guess. Usually what we do is we get the Qatar in, see what's pinging, and then make a plan. Pinging on the ground for quite a while is that TUI Max 8, which just seems to be sat there pinging up for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, just having a quick look about it's Ryanair's and EasyJets for the next few minutes. So while we're waiting for those guys, don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Here it is, EasyJet touching down. In from Reykjavik. Oh, what have you been up to, John? What have you been up to? Yeah, if you've not tuned in, ladies and gents, yet, we started a new series on the channel called Simulate, and it's all about flight simulation. We do a monthly news show on all of the flight sim news and updates across the platforms. We do product reviews, and we also do hardware reviews as well. So if you're into your flight simulation, make sure you check out the playlist on our YouTube channel, Simulate. You can also follow our Twitter for Simulate specifically, and it's just search for @SimulateAL is the Twitter for that.
Logan Ayres just lined up, Logan Ayres and Brett.
Here we go, Logan Ayres on the roll.
Looking a little further ahead in terms of arrivals, I mentioned earlier about our Middle East operators, and a little bit later on we've got a couple more featuring a little bit of an aircraft flight today for the Qatar Airways and we'll do a 777-200 instead of a 300, and that will be followed 20 minutes later by today's Jeddah service operated by Saudi with a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner.
And the difficulty of the far-side theatre when she's on those side right, into the inspection theatre, they're being inspected, and that's probably the inspection.
It looks like we've got a Ryanair next to land from Faro. That's just making a left turn on the approach over Northwich. And that's followed in by a second Ryanair in from Lisbon, just making a short S-turn there to create some separation. Morning, Susie. Thank you for tuning in today.
Morning, Susie.
Morning.
And JS says the high man's just gone over his house. Nice, dude. Did you? I assume you only heard that then. There's quite a bit of cloud over the airfield today.
Yeah, so we've got 737 from Faro, just on finals now, and then another 7-3 behind that from Lisbon. And shortly after that, EasyJet A320 from Gibraltar.
This 777 from Qatar is 13 years old. Bravo, Bravo, Foxtrot. So I wonder is that
200, yeah.
I wonder has that always been white then? Because surely they're not going to take the grey off, are they? Does anyone know in the chat, has that aircraft always been white?
Yeah, it's just a repaint, isn't it?
Well, this is the thing. So when we saw the first white ones,
Yeah.
it was because they were bought from, was it Virgin Australia?
Yep, correct.
So that's why they came white, and they just put Qatar on. So we just thought, oh, well, they've just not got round to painting them
Virgin
yet.
Australia are 777s.
You tell me. I mean, I don't know, but that's what I heard. So then, obviously, we just thought, oh, they're going to paint them soon. And now we're seeing more and more of these white ones.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, are they going to go with it, or is it just luck that we just keep catching them?
No complaints here. They can keep sending them for me.
Yeah, I love it. And Waz saying, how much is your membership? You guys are doing amazing. Thank you very much, dude. If you click the links in the chat from Nightbot, VIP link, if you go to Airliners youtube.com/Airliners Live/join, we have all different tiers of membership that start at $2.99, and they go up from there depending on the perks that you'd like.
Yeah.
You got tissue in here?
Some up here.
If not,
upstairs.
oh, is there? No, I'll just grab one.
And that will be followed by an inbound from Lisbon in Portugal. So those two aircraft probably follow each other.
But if anyone knows in the chat, let us know. Yeah, they did used to be grey. Right, okay. Kruger, thank you very much for tuning in all the way from Australia. Thank you very much. And James saying that they got rid of all the Virgin Australia 777s when they went into administration. The only one, Barry Bidwell, has made himself a bacon and cheese toasty. Hey, Barry knows what it's all about on a
That is
Sunday.
what you call a Sunday.
That is a good
Sunday
Sunday,
brunch.
Hey, Barry is on point.
You know what? Around the airport here, there isn't really like any drive-through takeaways, is there? You know, like a McDonald's or anything. There's
No.
not, is there? Nothing around the airport. I just thought about that.
Yeah. I mean, you've got the Costa next to Marks and Spencer's. That's about it.
Yeah, you've not really got anything else, have you?
No. Got the
I thought
RBP
it would
cafe.
have been, you know, like placing, you know, just outside here, like a McDonald's or something. It'd get loads of custom.
Yeah,
Because
you'd
people
think
are just
so.
driving past, aren't they?
Yeah.
So next to the motorway, people are just going to come off and.
You have to get yourself in the cafe, get some chips.
Hot dog.
Do they still serve them in there? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Fish finger butty.
Chips. Oh no, they stopped doing the fish finger butty now. I'm absolutely fuming about that. I'm just going to say. But yeah, they don't do the fish finger butty anymore. They do chips. Hot dogs are good. Bacon
What
sausage
did they do?
barbs are
Did they
good.
do the dip with the chips?
No.
No, they stopped doing that. That was it was 10 out of 10 that dip, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a good dip,
really
that,
good
wasn't
dip.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's like a lemon thing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like
mate.
a lemony.
Mate, you know
fantastic.
it. You know it. That dip was the dip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
La dip.
The dip to all end all dip.
I know, this is the point, Terry. Terry knows at this point in the show, when there's about an hour, 45 minutes to go,
Getting hungry.
it's when I start to get hungry. But I've got stuff at home today, so I need to stick it out, so stop it, chat. And you as well. Stop talking about food. Multiple cam raters operating, making it look so easy, says Beljuice. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of fairly difficult. I know we have a bit of a laugh and a joke about it, but it is pretty difficult. Obviously, it takes a bit of practice. So, yeah, we do try and. That's why I try and stay off the camera, because I'm usually out of practice. But yeah, no, Matty's been smashing it. Charlie View just walks up and has smashed it, not bothered.
Charlie just gets out of his seat and says, "I'll do it."
Yeah. So, what are you doing the rest of the day? What are you having for your dinner? That's the big question.
Well, I'm watching the match later on. That's at
Oh, yeah.
4:30.
Is that on normal
So
time?
watching us lose. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's
Is
on
it?
TV. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's FA Cup.
Well, the thing is, the CS goes on today.
Oh
as well.
no!
So
What a
might
clash!
just
That's
choice
a
there.
hard decision. And then nothing else really after that. I don't know what I'm having for my tea.
You know,
I hope it's something nice I can just put in the oven or whatever. You know what is nice, right? Have you ever, you know, like you get microwave curries and that, have you ever had a Charlie Bigham's curry?
yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. I only get them when they're reduced though, because they're about £7, I think, if they're not reduced. So I only get them if they're reduced, but absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
The best,
I don't
like,
think you was
oven,
into curries,
like,
you.
oh yeah, I'll have korma, masala.
Yeah.
That's about it, really.
I'm a big lambooner guy, me.
I don't go like hot, me. I don't.
No, I order
that's
from
a spicy person.
a mega place called Salford Tandoori,
Salford Tandoori.
and they do a mega lambooner. Absolutely 10 out of 10. So you get lambuna, chapati, and a portion of onion barges, mate. I have the lot as well. I have the whole lot.
I do like the Charlie Bigham's curry is just absolutely fantastic. It's really, really good. And we have that with naan bread. Just naan bread.
Yeah, a little bit of a plain one, or are you going to go a bit exotic? Bit of coconut on there.
Oh no, it's probably just like a plain, like a Marks and Spencer's naan bread.
What a guy!
Legend.
Yeah, it's great. It's really nice.
And there you go. Someone who you might not have seen for a while, Paul Davies in the chat.
Bing bong,
Oh, Paul. Yeah, Paul. I remember Paul.
Yeah, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. At work at the moment, he says. Nice to see you, Charlie. Whoa, with a mega bong coming in from Laurie M with a $50 super
So I mean,
chat.
it's because of me on the camera. It's bringing it in. What? Where's my cut of this?
What a legend. Thank you so much, Laurie.
Cheers, Laurie.
Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Absolutely dropping the bombs in the Twitch chat.
Just waiting on this EasyJet Neo to drop in from Gibraltar.
Stop spinning on this chair. It's a bit creaky.
Yeah, we have a problem with that chair. When Jen's here, she moves the tiniest bit, it squeaks. It's funny.
So the EasyJet's just about to land.
The only one, Barry Bidwell, says Charlie Bigham's curries are now $9.50.
Wow.
Yeah, they're expensive. They're really expensive.
Mate, give that a rest.
But to be honest, if you can get them on the reduced rack, they'd absolutely get them. It's well worth it.
Mate, I'd rather order in from the tandoori, mate. Tell you what, it's not that bad, you know, the price on this tandoori place. Let me have a look. I'm sure it wasn't that expensive.
10 is reaching like tandoori prices there, isn't it?
Yeah, you are, mate. Deliveroo as well, so they've got their cut, so they're putting the prices up a bit for that.
Do you get Deliveroo? Yeah.
Yeah. Mate, me and Jen are
Do they
bad
turn
for
up on a
Deliveroo.
bike and
Nah, they drive most of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them drive now.
Just a look to the right.
My orders. Yeah, 15 quid for Salford
you see,
tandoori.
if it's
onion
like that,
barges, chapati, and lambuna. Lambuna's only $7.50.
Got his
Cheaper
order
than
up
Charlie
there, this one.
Bigham's.
Yeah.
Mate, I've ordered this too much. You know when you've ordered the curry too much, when you just go into your old orders and click order again. Quick order again. You go in, it says, do you want this again? You go, yeah.
I know. Yep.
Harun Zalal tuning in from Ethiopia. Hello, welcome.
So we've got the Qatar 777, which is 13 minutes out. So if you want to watch that, 13 minutes away.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Georgia Smith tuning in from Wakefield, loving the stream. 10 out of 10.
Just seeing if there's anything else.
Hey, listen, other Indian takeaways are available. Not near me, because the last time I tried another one, I'm not joking, they sent me Sainsbury's onion barges, you know, the flat ones that you get out of a packet. And for me, an onion bargie makes and breaks a curry. And,
onion bargie.
Yeah, it's got to be right. And Salford tandoori's on point. And the lambuna's good. So that's all I'm bothered about. Is Matt on the main cam today? Just tuned in. Yes, so we have Matt Smith up on the main cam, and we have myself and Mr. Charlie P downstairs in the old studio roonies.
Downstairs studio.
Yeah.
Although it's could do with a heater in here, couldn't it?
It does, but it's not working at the
right?
minute. Yeah, usually we have it on, but yeah, anyway. Korma? Come on, Mel. Got to try something else other than the korma.
No, I'm a fan of that. I'm a massive fan of the chicken korma.
I know, I don't mind the korma, but
it's
lambuna
mild, isn't it?
or
It's
some
the
sort of
flavour.
tuna.
It's not. The thing is, if you get something that's spicy or it's too hot, it just
that's what I
completely
mean.
knocks the flavour out.
Yeah,
of
so
the,
something like a
out of the
boona
scenario.
isn't too spicy. It's just spicy enough.
Yeah.
So you get the flavours.
If it's got a
and
bit
that.
of a kick, yeah.
Exactly.
If it's like a
Lambuna's
vindaloo
just,
or
you might as
whatever,
well just have a glass of milk.
if it's vindaloo or whatever, it's just like it's just spice. It's not. You don't get the flavour.
My dad used to order curries, right? And I'm not joking, he'd be sweating when he's eating them. I'm like, why are you eating that?
Why are you putting yourself through
with
that?
a paper towel, like wiping the forehead.
When we used to go to the curry place, they used to make it extra hot for him.
Yeah. Why?
What is it?
Yeah,
Did you
give him some of this here.
Yeah, vindaloo, more like runs to the loo. Any bananas today? Nah, I didn't bring a banana with me today.
Wow, that's still an hour away, you know, chaps.
Yeah, long time.
Andy, Charlie P, the Garage MC. You know Andy.
Let's have a look on the old radar. Qatar not far away. Couple of arrivals over Knutsford, so we'll spin the cam round towards that direction and get you ready for that. And if you're having anything nice for your Sunday dinner, guys, get it in the chat. Now's about that time. Aneka, you're right. I might give him a ring.
Yeah, we got a 273 from Faro about to drop in. And that's going to be followed by a EasyJet from Faro. Another EasyJet flight from Faro, which is an EasyJet A320.
Was it Vindaloo you used to order, Dad? I can't remember. Or Madras kind of sticks in my head as well. I can't remember what you used to get.
ID always goes for Dupiars, or ID always goes for.
Yeah. What's one of them?
Just like all onions and all
right.
peppers and stuff in there. And
oh, nice.
Do you remember we had that takeaway once at your house, and it was a hot dog, and it was like sliced steak in it. Do you remember?
Oh, mate, I remember
they
that.
were fantastic. That was really good, wasn't it? It was like peppers and sliced
they got
steak.
rid of it. It's gone now, that place. I was wounded when they got rid of that. That was like my go-to.
That was fantastic, wasn't it?
Posh hot dogs, wasn't it? It was like hot dog,
artisan hot
Philly
dog.
steak, it was called.
Yeah, that was it. And it had the sliced steak and
sliced
the hot dog.
steak with the
just,
cheese on.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it?
Mate, I miss that place a lot. They used to have a really good pizza place as well that was, you know, the classic pizza where the Napoleon, Napoleon, is that what they call it?
Margarita.
No, the type of pizza where it's fresh dough and they...
Oh, right. Stone bake. No, that's the type of cooking.
Yeah, John gets a tikka masala. Yeah, Dad's saying it was Vindaloo, but older and more sensible now, yeah. I remember when Dad's mate used to go in and he didn't like curry in the beginning. So he used to have like, what do you used to have now? Like a steak or... I'm sure he used to have an omelette at one point or something. We started having curries now, don't we?
7 minutes away for the Qatar 777.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
So if you want to watch that, 7 minutes away, stick around now.
Tina's saying we had our roast dinner yesterday, so it's homemade fish and chips and mushy peas. Homemade, Tina.
Homemade, eh?
Get a picture of that in the VIP lounge, Tina. Millicent's having a bit of pork belly tonight. Lovely jubbly.
Oh, should be nice.
Don't forget the garlic naan, says Alison. Bit of garlic naan. A bit of that.
Garlic naan. Yeah, I do like garlic naan.
Yeah. Who in the chat? Let's see who knows. Who's watched the video? Watch none of the mods, because you know. Watch Charlie P's favourite bag of crisps. Charlie P's. Anyone in the chat know?
You know what? I don't even think I know myself. Favourite bag of crisps? Have I said it before? I've obviously said it before.
Well, you used to bring them with you all the time.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
There's certain video
I
as
can't
well,
remember
like...
this.
Pheasant risotto, says Rich.
I used to bring them with me all the time.
Lovely.
Oh, I think I know what it is. I do have a favourite, but...
yeah, there's two correct answers on this.
Let me...
Yep, salt and vinegar crisps, they know. And if it's not salt and vinegar, guys...
It's these.
It's mini cheddars.
Mini cheddars.
Crinkles.
Baked crinklies, cheese and onion. They are the best crisps. They are fantastic.
Hey,
Jacobs,
they do salt and vinegar ones of them as well, and the flavour from them, it's like 10 out of 10.
I always remember an old video of me where we did the contents
crinklies, cheese and onion. Oh, fantastic.
we did the contents of what everyone brought for the dinner on Southside once, and everyone just raided Charlie's bag and see what he had.
Mini cheddars he had.
Yep.
Mini cheddars. Honestly, I just, after so long, I get a hit for, like, I'm going to get a big McDonald's when I go home.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to go Big McDonald's because I'm
Big
just
fat McDonald's,
starving.
20 chicken nuggies.
No, I'm not that big on McDonald's. I'll go like, say, I'll get a quarter pounder meal, like medium, whatever,
Yeah.
but then I'll just get a bag of mozzarella dippers. That's me extra.
Oh, what's going on here? Look at
Oh,
this.
helicopter.
Helicopter. Going over here. Oh, it's not going to land with us. Look at the livery on that. It looks like something out of Armour Free, doesn't it? Remember when we used to play Armour Free?
yeah,
Don't it look like that?
Exile.
Mate, has that gone to the office? If that's going to the office, I might jib the office on the way back, get a picture of that.
It's like,
It's like Camo, that, isn't it? Digi Camo.
Let me have a look on,
I used to have
the
that
system and just
scheme
see.
on one of my guns on Call of Duty.
So we've got the Qatar 777 just turning base leg now.
Nice.
It was on base leg bad, so it's just about to turn final. So stay tuned now if you want to watch that. Yeah, it's not on. It's not showing up on the system. Not too sure where it's going. I'm guessing Barton, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
hey,
makes
Jake,
sense.
nice one, dude. Glad you had a good time, mate. Thanks for tuning in today. Bet it was chaos.
I saw an advert for that online, Devil. The Burger King Flame Grilled Whopper Doritos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw an advert
Sounds like
online.
a concoction, that, doesn't it?
Registered in the
I need to try it.
United States, that helicopter.
Oh, nice. One thing I did like from Mackey's at one point was when they were doing the chicken Big Macs.
You know what's nice? I get the McCrispy.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a brioche bread. Like normally the burger bread you get from McDonald's is very foamy and it falls apart.
Right.
This
Yeah, it's nice.
this McCrispy, it's like a brioche and it's a nice thick bun. And
Bit
it's
spicy though, isn't it? Tiny
no,
little bit of spice
not
on
really.
it.
Not really. No, I wouldn't say so.
Is it? Well, maybe
But
it's
it's
just
the best
one.
thing from McDonald's, like the McCrispy.
I made a mistake of ordering a McSpicy rather than a McCrispy.
They
as
had a
well.
Well, maybe that's what they gave me
um,
because mine was spicy as well.
They did a McTasty like a few months back, and it was basically like a big, like a Grand Big Mac, like a really big burger.
Yeah.
But it was just loaded with like wet tomatoes and wet lettuce. It was just horrible.
And Paul, a brand new Airliners Live VIP. Thank you very much, Paul. Welcome in, mate. Let's get some VIPs in the chat for Paul.
Welcome, Paul.
Fly Pegasus by the looks of it. And the Qatar 777 is now on final. 3
Nice.
minutes away.
Look at
So
that
stay tuned.
A321. Looks mega, doesn't it, with the visor as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hungry as well, Mel. We need to stop the food talk.
Yes, please.
Let's stop now. Because I've got to wait till I get home for mine. That'll be good. Yeah, Strody. I thought so. Yeah, I've seen people doing that, Alison, actually. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing that.
Ryanair's took an intersected departure here, obviously to get out of the way of the Qatar. They arrive in Qatar.
Destinations like Antalya, Dalaman, Izmir, Istanbul were quite popular at the moment, and a lot of them operated by independent.
And Malky's not been to Mackey's in 24 years. I don't blame you,
You haven't missed
Malky,
much,
mate,
Malky,
to be
mate.
honest. Mackey's is always one of them things where you think, oh yeah, I'm going to have a fat Mackey's, and then you have it and it's never that good.
Your burp money's
No,
gone on
it's
it.
not really.
Yeah, you're right, it never fills you up.
I mean, there's a KFC next to where I work. There's the retail part's just next to it. So there's a McDonald's and there's a KFC. But the KFC's always absolutely dead. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
Like there's just. I think the
Kentucky's
not far
has
just
fell off, to be
opened it. And
I think so.
I think
Kentucky's.
like it's all down to marketing and stuff these days, isn't it? And it just
Yeah, they
there's
fell
never
off.
anyone there at all.
Yeah, I used to be all about Kentucky's when I used to.
I think they used to like really. They used to really try. I remember like Pizza Hut, right? Years ago, Pizza Hut used to be the place there, like as a family, used to go for a little meal.
Yeah. Now
It
who
was-
goes
it-
Pizza
and the
Hut?
thing is, it's become that like, it's obviously it's a chain Pizza Hut, isn't it? And it's become that like common and that like they just want to churn pizzas out every second. It's like the quality's gone. It's not even you wouldn't even go there for a meal anymore.
Qatar Triple
Yep.
short final.
Just it's not the same thing. Same with TGI Fridays.
Prefer a double Whopper, says Alison. Well, there you are.
TGI
Right.
Fridays used to be years ago a place you used to get a really nice steak, and now you go and it's pretty rubbish to be
TGI
honest.
Fridays.
Yeah. compared to like if you go to America and you go to somewhere like Applebee's, Applebee's do really good food, and it's like the equivalent of TGI's over here. I'd say.
Okay.
So they do all your meats like burgers and ribs and steak and all that.
Well, the chips used to be salty, Alex, from Mackey's, but now it's like they don't put any salt on at all, in my opinion.
You know what? They don't put ice in the drinks either.
No.
They used to years ago. They used to put ice automatically.
Right.
Whereas now it's just you get the drink, and it's like, do you have to ask for ice separately? But I'm going to shut up now because 777's about to touch down.
Talked about Mackey's for half an hour. Nice. 200 series at the 777. It's a lot shorter than the 300 we're used to seeing from Qatar.
Yeah.
But really nice all the same. And don't forget tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. John will be live in the sim with the Flight Sim show. Make sure you tune in for that. Yeah, Rocket Wolf, Applebee's and Ruby Tuesdays are what it's all about.
I just remember going to one in Orlando when I went to Florida. This was years ago, and it was like the best food. It's like for someone from the UK, getting a steak there was fantastic. 'Cause obviously the steaks are different over there.
Yeah.
In terms of how like they bring up all the cattle and all that, and how they feed them, but the steaks and stuff was just 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Whereas you find it hard really to get a proper good steak over here. I think at a restaurant it's quite difficult to get. It's
Aldi
to be
steaks.
fair, that's where
Aldi
Lidl
steaks,
as well. Lidl and Aldi they do great steak. But I mean, from like a restaurant level, it's if you just go to a standard restaurant these days, it's pretty rubbish. Like they're all chewy and they're full of gristle and they've got bits in them, and I don't like it like that. I like a nice smooth cut. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No fat, no extra chewy bits,
Oh, you're not
no
on
gristle.
a bit of ribeye? I like a ribeye.
I like steak, but I like the flat steak.
Sizzle steak.
No, just the flat.
Right.
Like you can buy the ones where it's like a lump.
Like grilling steak, like I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't like the lump. I like just the flat steak.
Got you.
It's like
That helicopter went over you, Dad. Nice. So yeah, it's not gone into bar on me. Like as I say, 321 Neo just departing a real close separation as the Jet 2 literally just about to touch down. That was about as close as it's going to get. Yeah, you don't want it much closer than that.
That's the limit there, isn't it?
Yeah.
A greaser from the Jet 273.
And pinging up, ladies and gents, is Q8 A330-800.
Excellent.
Which will wrap today's show on the departure of this one.
Awesome.
Looking forward to seeing this. A nice departure shot of this one. And if you've enjoyed today's show, be a legend and smash that like button. And if you are new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe and follow our social medias for all of our updates. We post on YouTube as well, so that you guys can stay up to date with what's going on the channel. And as I say, we'll be back live tomorrow evening in the sim with Mr. John Fez.
Yep, from 6.
And back live here from Manchester Airport on Wednesday at 10 a.m. for your midweek show. And Andy will be back by then as well.
Multicam show Wednesday by any chance?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Is it still looking like 05s for Wednesday, or are we going back to 2-3s?
Quick scan. Wednesday. No, I think we're back on standard ops Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll just do a rooftop show then, maybe. Or look at another location, we'll see. I wouldn't mind trying the road again.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. What do you
Looks like
reckon,
it's
chat?
dry.
Let us know in the chat where you'd like Matt Cam to be on Wednesday, guys. Do we do another dual carriageway road show? Or do we want him up on the roof?
Put a vote in the chat, let's see what everyone wants.
John will, if John's in, he'll do a little poll.
Come on, John, wake up, son.
Brussels Charleroi, which is not the international airport of Brussels, but the secondary charter airport.
Ryanair just touched down from Brussels, but we're following this Qatar in 777-200. Thank you very much, Tina. Glad you've enjoyed it today. Yeah, it's been great having Charlie back on today.
Been awesome.
And Paul's favourite aircraft is the 757-200. Are you going to be flying on that on Manchester, from Manchester in June? Nice, dude. That'd be awesome.
Oh yes, I'll watch this A330 Neo.
Yeah.
Come round the corner. Yeah, be good.
Couple of votes for the car park. Couple of votes. Send Matt Cam to Mallorca. Apron cam, yeah, quite a few votes for apron cam. Options, John, let's put apron cam and dual carriageway where the planes fly over your head.
Vancouver as well, put that as an option as well.
Yeah.
Go fund Matt to Vancouver.
Yeah, a lot of people voting for apron cam. Apron cam, please. Yeah, it's looking that way, Matty.
Okay, everyone wants, they'll get.
Yeah, I like it as well, Andy, the 200. Quite like it. Well, that's the thing, yeah, it is dual ops, actually. It is dual ops, and maybe we need a south side cam. Do we do south side, guys? Dual ops for departures. That was good last week.
What was that, sorry?
We had Matt over on south side, and we were here on the north side.
Alright, so you got two angles.
Two locations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice, yeah.
It's really good. You have to come down on one of the midweeks so we can show you that, because it's really good, that.
What about, like, you could theoretically do like a multi-airport, couldn't you? So one of you could be like Heathrow, Manchester, like you could just have all the action in one.
That's
like,
the thing,
that would be
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, there's loads we can do, mate. And Dave, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Live membership. That's gone to Cobblers.
Hey, thanks a lot, Dave.
Cheers, Dave. But yeah, the dual location stuff is something we're definitely looking into.
Yeah.
But we can bring in as many feeds as we want. It's just more a case of every time we add another feed, we need to buy a camera, an encoder, and 2 months cards. Yeah. So it gets expensive very quick.
Yeah.
And Mr. B, the Garage MC, gifting an Airliners Live membership to Claire. Thank you very much, Andy.
Cheers, Andy.
Hope you're having a good time. Hope Dakota's enjoying the swimming pools and that. What do I get this time from the bar? Get yourself a...
Who's that? Andy?
Andy. Get yourself a nice crispy cider, mate. Nice crispy cider.
Yeah, get a cider down your neck, kid. Any Westerns?
Pepsi Lime with ice.
Pepsi Lime?
Pepsi Lime, eh?
It's not alcoholic, but, you know.
Do you drink much?
I don't drink. No, I don't really drink at all, no. I might literally have a couple a year. Literally, I don't drink at all.
Yeah, because I always remember you never used to.
No,
I mean, neither did I really until I got introduced to Henry Westons.
Like beer, I don't find beer nice. I know I'm one of the few that say that, but I don't find beer. I find it I drink it's just like it's just fizz. It doesn't have a taste to me, whereas like a Pepsi, for example, or a Dr. Pepper, or there's a taste.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't see that. I can't detect a taste in beer.
Yeah.
It's just like a fizzy liquid. I can't. Because people are like, oh, I love an ice cold beer. I'm like, I don't know I don't get it. I just can't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I say, I've never been a big drinker. Like, oh, sorry, I've just closed the poll. Have I ended the poll there? No. I think I just closed. I tried to get it off my screen.
Slush puppy, Andy.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't particularly drink that much, but I don't mind a glass of wine. I don't like red wine.
Wine,
and
no, I'm not a fan of wine either. It's like
I like
sour.
a nice cider, so like a Henry Weston cider.
I like cider, yeah.
I'm not a fan of beers really that much.
No,
I'm not.
don't drink either,
I'm not
so.
that bothered. Although Niels brought us a 10 out of 10 beer when he came over to meet us from Amsterdam, and that was really nice. That was lovely. That, but I'm not sure what it was called. Oh, here we go. Harry was enjoying the show, guys. If you want to keep up to date with the Airliners live cats, search for Harry and Theo on Instagram. This is the latest update. There they are. There he is, having a kip, watching the telly. Having a kip. Check out Harry and Theo on Instagram, guys.
So we've got the Kuwait A330 taxi now. Iceland Air as well, which is quite a nice livery. I quite like this one.
My dad's saying, have you found the hole in your hoodie for your headphone lead yet? So it's not a rubbish hoodie with a hole in it. It does actually serve a purpose. On the inside pocket, on the front pouch pocket, there's a hole in there to put your headphones through.
Has Dad got his hire car back yet, Martin?
He has, yeah, my car is now back.
Okay.
Yeah. And I forgot to tell me Dad actually, but mine is definitely faster.
Oh yeah.
On the old acceleration.
Well,
but his is comfier.
What at the top? What is that for?
Put your headphones through. So Jen was like, there's a hole in mine, you give me a dodgy one. Like, no, it's not. It's actually legit.
What, to put your headphones
Put your
through?
headphone cable through.
Alright.
How's an IQ, don't you?
Well, you just get your pair of kitchen scissors out for each one.
Barry Bidwell saying, very sorry guys, I won't be able to do Wednesdays for a while. House clearance. Still doing Sundays, so wouldn't miss your show. Hey, no worries, Barry. Hopefully you can catch up, mate. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the weekend shows then. And Andy saying, I've DM'd you my view just in case you were curious. Who asked? Who asked to see your view of the beach in the sun while we're sat here in Manchester?
we're not really that bothered, actually.
Did anyone ask?
I'm not bothered.
Here we are, chat.
He's not really. He's secretly gone to Benidorm, hasn't he?
Hey, what are you in the shade for? Get out, get in the sun. Lovely that.
There we go. A330's just coming around the corner now, Matt, I think.
Yeah.
On the left.
We've got a view of the offside wing here, Charlie.
And Hayden, Buster's detected. Thank you very much for
Cheers,
the £2 super chat.
Nice one, Buster.
Randy tuning in from Palm Springs, California. Welcome. And this QA330 will be our last departure for today, folks. We're going to turn it up nice and loud and enjoy it. We do have the Iceland Air Max to go out first, and it looks like just in time because there's some pretty heavy rain coming from the side by the looks of that. So we may be in luck to get that camera off the roof before that starts. Iceland Air's lining up now, and here it is, QA330 Neo coming around the corner. First time for you this, Charlie, seeing this depart.
Right, might get a bit of a video of this.
Go for it, Chaz.
Push it back. There you go.
Yep, a stunning livery of the Kuwait.
Lovely departure that, Iceland Air Max as well. Amazon's delivering you 4 boxes of Westons. Nice, John. And vote results are in.
Oh, yeah.
And Apron Cam wins with 35%.
Oh, I'm going to Apron on Wednesday.
31% for Southside Jewel Ops.
No problem. The people have spoken. That's where I'll go.
Thank you very much all for tuning in today. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. Really do appreciate it. It's been a good laugh today.
Been great having Charlie on.
Yeah.
Mega.
Yeah, been good to see everyone.
Jambo Gaming, hello. Thanks for tuning in, dude. When are you doing a stream with Fez? What you mean, like joining him on one of the flights? I have an appointment on Mondays now at 7 o'clock. So I tend to just have John on in the background, to be honest. But we'll see. We will see. Here it is, Q8 lining up. Our final departure for today's Super Sunday show. If you've not done already, please smash that like button, guys. And as I say, we'll be back live tomorrow evening with Mr. John Fezzer for the Flight Sim show. And we'll be back live from Manchester on Wednesday for the multi-cam, multi-location stream. There we go. There goes mega way to wrap up today's Super Sunday show, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you very, very much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Virgin on the pushback position flight to London Heathrow, standby. If that's the 350. If that's the 350.
What is it?
It's a 330. It's
Okay.
a 330 taxi now. So that's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it, guys.
Okay.
We got the music going. Are you sure? Yay or nay in the chat? Do we stay for the 3:30? Get that because it's going to get off early. It's going to be loud as well.
Very loud. I think we'll wait.
I think we wait. I think we wait. Do we wait, chat? Yay or nay?
It's on the taxi now, is it?
It's taxiing already.
Yeah, it's taxiing.
Yeah, let's get it. Why not? Oh, I see it. Yep. Let's get it.
Go on then. Go on then, chat.
Let's get this one.
Charlotte Jones, here's your shout out. Hello. Thank you for tuning in today. It will be a rocket. You're right, John. It'll get off quick if that's going to London Heathrow, unless they really derate it. And you can all say a massive thank you for Twinkle Mummy, who pointed that out in the chat.
Just see there behind the Edited Airbus A380, Gary mentioned the Dreamliner 737 MAX. First arrival on runway 0.
Duralops has just started as well here at Manchester.
Yeah, so arrivals shifting over as well.
Will now taxi along parallel.
Yeah, they are starting to do dual ops from about 1 o'clock now.
Before gaining ATC clearance to cross the runway and head for Terminal 3.
Take care, Mel. Thanks very much for tuning in.
Thanks a lot, Mel.
See you later, Mel.
Home of the one more UK plane, yeah. Hey, nice, Roy. You got it, mate. Thanks for shipping my Airliners Life cap. I'll be the coolest dude on Tenerife next month.
Absolutely.
Legend, mate. Thanks for ordering it. Thanks for supporting the channel with a merch order.
Thanks a lot, Roy.
Imagine having a little airliner live shop in the airport terminal. Like next to duty free.
Imagine.
Just buy like your t-shirts before you step on the plane.
Yeah. Well, they have got the new Concorde hoodies in stock here at the RVP as well.
Yeah, I'm wearing one of them.
Here he is. Charlie's going to flash his hoodie for you guys. There you go, bosh. Had to hook Charlie up with a hoodie, didn't we?
There you go.
There you go, looking fresh.
What do they call this like type of drawing? Like a blueprint,
Concorde.
isn't it? It's like a blueprint.
Yeah, blueprint style we went for, yeah. Line art. Buzzing.
I guess it's lined up.
Here we go.
Just got a view of the Virgin about to pass us as well.
Nice. Hey up, Samantha. Hope you're doing well. Pegasus heading back out to Antalya.
So, just about to take the Antalya terminal, the Virgin A380-300, and this is a fantastic destination, Heathrow.
There it is. We can just see the wingtip of the Virgin Atlantic. A330 positioning back out to London Heathrow. Good tail there, that.
Here it is.
Guys, this will get up quick, guys. Reposition in flight.
So will that take an intercept? Will we get that the full length, do you think? Because it'd be pretty light.
I mean, it may take full length, to be honest, and it just get up really early. We'll see. I mean, sometimes they'll run and gun it.
That is fantastic. That is a beautiful aircraft.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely get off quick this. You can tell it's empty because there's just no thrust at all as it's going past.
No.
Really quiet. Looks like they're doing a little something on the old taxiway over there as well. A little bit of work taking place.
So it looks like when everything's been repaired out there. We did actually see a creek out there earlier, so they may actually have some problems with the concrete. Let's just see what happens.
Going a grafting.
Airfield duty manager as well there. Keeping an eye on things. Yeah, just looks like
something in the ground or something to fill in
yeah,
a
maybe a
pothole
little
or something.
crack or something that they're just filling in.
Simply.
Wish you did it that quick around my house. It's like the moon on my street. Thanks, Sandra. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, exactly, Malky, yeah.
It's either that or he's having a decent game of golf.
yeah.
Bit of a job breaking out there, isn't there?
Looking over to far side of the airfield, next arrival on
Sajid Hussain, welcome to you.
Here we go, Virgin 330, about to enter the active runway here at Manchester. This will be our last departure of the show.
Thank you very much, Barbara. Glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go, 330 lining up, ready to go.
How fast will they rotate?
Yeah, where's it going to rotate, chat?
Basically, it looks like there's a small hole here there, so they'll actually ship some plenty of tarmac in there, and then fill that with like a hot hole of tar, and then they'll be able to leave it a small while and open back up. The next work that does have a team that can do plenty of repairs through the taxiway or runway, if it's really required.
Definitely derated that, didn't they?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, they're line painting, are they? Got ya. Got ya. Let's have a quick look. Stand by. Yeah, Virgin 330 taking off.
Yep.
And yeah, not a bad one to end it on. Empty aircraft heading back to London Heathrow on a repositioning flight. There's been a mega show today. Tons of people tuning in. All the best aviation action. There is about a 25-minute wait now, guys, before the next arrival. So definitely a good time to wrap the show with dual runway ops in force as well. But thank you very much all for tuning in to your Super Sunday show. Massive thanks to Charlie P for coming down.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Charlie.
Enjoyed
good
it.
to see everybody, yeah.
Legend.
And glad to be back in the hot seat, seeing the aircraft. So yeah, no, enjoyed it.
No, it's been good fun. Big shout out to Matt upstairs on the camera. No camera for him at the moment.
No problem,
he's
guys.
Up there somewhere. Oh.
Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining in the show, and thanks for participating. If you've dropped a super chat, even if you've dropped a like, thank you very much, everyone.
Yes, thank you everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow evening in John's stream for the Flight Sim show. And back here Wednesday, 10 a.m. But for now, from all of us here at Airliners Live, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you very much.
And we will see you all tomorrow. Take care.
See you later.
Bye-bye. See you.
See you.